Welcome to Around a Round Table, the episode where your favorite guests from the Wreck My podcast go around a round table and talk about everything and nothing. This week, I'm here with my guest, as always. He can't stop dancing. We have Cam.
Truth.
He can't stop the feeling. We have Kreger.
I feel too much.
He can't stop, won't stop. We have Joe.
Can't stop, won't stop, can't stop, won't stop.
I can't. I can't. It's your host, Jordan, and we are here with a fancy new board, a new thing I'm working on here, so the sound may be weird. All sorts of new equipment, so it may be a crazy shit show.
I still have my old equipment.
Yeah, you still do? Yeah, you haven't upgraded yet? Okay, so I want to mention a few things before we head out here.
Yeah, let's do
it. We have a YouTube giveaway. We always throw this in at the end. I want to throw it in at the beginning here.
I think that's a nice
If you
change
go
of pace.
subscribe to our YouTube, you could get a cool art book that my father-in-law he created. So all you
have to do, right?
All you have to do is subscribe to YouTube. At the end of the month, April 1st, I'll pick someone from our YouTube subscribers and we'll send it out to you. I'll shoot you up for your information and we'll ship it to you.
And also, for extra views, if you wait to tune in till about, I'd say, 47 minutes and 36 seconds, if you can comment what you see on the screen in the comments, that gives you an extra entry.
Sure, we'll say it does. Who's checking? no one's auditing this, right? And so the other thing I want to mention is we do have an Amazon link if you want to help financially support this show. Go on over to wreckmypodcast.com, click that Amazon link at the top, and it'll take you to Amazon, shop like normal, and it gives us a little bit of money back on everything you purchase, so that'd be great.
Doesn't cost you anything extra,
Doesn't cost you anything. And I want to mention something here. I don't know if you guys noticed this. Kreger just took a sip of the beer, and he looks grossed out.
No, it's weird. It's like fizzy. It reminds me of Emergency.
Oh, yeah. And we'll talk about that.
We'll
talk about that in the beer segment.
Hey, I didn't say anything. He said something.
Yeah, my bad. The other thing I want to mention is maybe you guys haven't noticed this, but I made a change to our Patreon tiers.
Yeah, your hat.
Well, my hat. I'm actually wearing a hat, and it has a bunch of Pokemon on it because I am a 4-year-old.
The true original Pokemon.
The true original,
well,
yeah.
The only ones
So
that matter.
are you like
Exactly.
a 4-year-old, like 2 4-year-olds stacked on top of each other with a trench coat?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why I'm wearing my
Human
trench
centipede
coat right
style.
now.
Yeah.
But the thing I changed is on our, if I can remember correctly, on our $5 tier now, you get sent a fun little pop culture toy.
Oh, cool.
When you go on our $5 tier. Our $10 tier gives you the option to pretty much pick any Funko Pop you want sent to you, except for chases and exclusives, because those are usually a little bit harder to get. But any just regular Funko Pop you want, we will send it to you. I'll do it through Amazon and just send it to you and whatever your shipping address is.
Yeah,
and so
awesome.
those are great ways to get a little something extra then on top of that. So go to our Patreon, see if there's a tier there that sounds cool you might want, and there you go.
Like our $100 tier.
Like our $100 tier where you can hang out with us for the day and go on a date with Cam.
Yeah.
Let's move into our first segment. Would you rather?
It's cool jazz.
So we have a question, a would you rather. What the heck? Why am I there? Oh, okay, there we go. Like I said, it's a mess today. We got new stuff. I don't know what's going on. Would you rather live somewhere where it's always 100 degrees, so our home, or always freezing?
Are we talking like 32 degrees?
We're talking like they're under 32, so like 20s and 20, around 20. We'll
always
say.
freezing.
So, well, I think we should say always 30 degrees. If we're going always 100, we should go
Well,
always...
not true. I would say always 0. Because that's technically like a real freezing point for weather.
No, freezing is
32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Well, that's where the freezing point of water.
Yeah, and that's what everything
But I'm
is
just
made
saying,
out of.
like, they don't specify here freezing. Okay, fine, we'll do 32 degrees. So
Freezing.
it's either always 32 degrees or it's always 100 degrees.
Okay.
Freezing. I could wear multiple jackets and a scarf and gloves.
That's always my thought process too. Is like
you can't fix hot.
You can take clothes off to a certain point.
It honestly it's more of a personal preference because I know plenty of people who would like, oh, I can deal with 100 degrees way easier. Like, it's just different people.
Because they're reptilian.
Yeah, I'm someone who runs very hot. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
No, so I always have to be. I always prefer cooler. Like even when it is in the 40s, I will sleep with my window open.
Yeah,
freezing.
Yeah, I prefer the cold too. So here's the thing: both are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I
disagree.
I get irritated when I'm hot.
Yeah,
like I get very.
Yeah, I get really grumpy.
Grumpy. When I'm cold, I'm just like, I'm cold.
Especially trying to sleep.
Yeah, I have a really hard time falling asleep when it's hot.
Same.
Exactly.
It's almost impossible.
So Joe, what are you going? Freezing too, or are you going?
Actually, yeah, no, I am gonna go freezing. Only also because I have a ton of jackets, which I absolutely love.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
same.
be able to wear them in the 100-degree weather.
Yeah,
However,
Well, you could.
I 100% prefer warm temperature over cold temperature, but it'd be way too much just constantly being 100 the entire time.
Because we deal with that pretty much July and August here, and sometimes September.
And I wonder.
Well, it's hot till Halloween.
Yeah, it's ridiculous in Southern California.
Yeah, even past Halloween.
In Santa Clarita, we get about
a week of spring.
I think about 2 or 3 weeks of spring, about 2 or 3 weeks of fall, and then the rest is winter and summer.
Yeah, pretty much. It's funny that we all picked freezing, but we live in a climate that's mostly really hot.
Last year, my AC broke in the beginning of August.
Ooh, that's harsh.
And it was dead for 4 days.
Oh,
and
so you weren't home at all?
No, I stayed home because I had my 2 cats, and I had to make sure they were okay.
Yeah.
I filled up my bathtub with cold water and would splash water on them and me, so we would be okay.
Oh my gosh, that sounds miserable.
I do have a theory on that, what you just said.
Yeah.
I think we all chose freezing because we do live in a climate that's always hot.
That's fair.
We're fickle.
But
ask
then again,
someone who lives in Buffalo where it snows all the time. They're gonna say.
I can ask my friend Jill, who lives in Minnesota.
Yeah, Jill, hit us up. Wreckmypodcast.com.
But also,
wreckmypodcast@gmail.com.
just because it's that cold does not mean you have to deal with snow. There are lots of places that get that cold and it doesn't snow.
That's true.
So for me, it's I don't know. I think maybe a more difficult question to answer would be would you prefer it 45 degrees all the time or 89 degrees all the time?
That's not even hard. 89 degrees, the perfect temperature.
89 is nice.
If we lived in SoCal and we lived near the beach, now that is beautiful.
89
because
even
in the summer, even in the summer, you're 90 at the highest. Come on. Here, it's 150 billion kelvins or whatever, and
that's really hot.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's just ridiculous because we live in the freaking desert, so it gets hot here.
I just messaged Jill, so she'll probably respond.
All right,
change this question to the beach, and I'll choose the 100 one.
Oh, same.
Oh, because you could go jump in the water.
See, I honestly
love
think
the beach.
I love the beach too, but I like the cold. Plus,
Kreger, do you like boobs?
Yeah, I like boobs. Okay, so
his shirt says boobs, proof that men can focus on 2 things at a time.
Okay, so
I'm looking at your shirt, and I'm not. I think
his
it's
eyes,
just because it says
his eyes are up here.
Yeah, my eyes are up here. No, so basically,
people that follow us on Instagram know
Yeah.
what we won, or what technically I won, but our group won.
In trivia on
this
Wednesday,
week.
it was a very misogynistic kind of shirt.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It was a
No, it was
misogynistic. But it also was misogynistic.
I guess that's
in
true.
in a vaguely homophobic way.
Yeah.
Yes, and so Jordan's like, "Oh, I'm so wearing that on our podcast." I'm like, "Oh, that's funny." And then I went home. I'm like, "Oh, wait, I've got a gag gift misogynistic T-shirt." I'm like, "I'll just wear that too, so it'll be funny. We'll both do it." And I get here, and Jordan's not wearing it. He's like, "Oops, I forgot." I'm like, "Now I'm just a jackass wearing that shirt."
I seriously forgot. I was running errands after the gym. I ate lunch real quick and came over here. My bad. I'll wear it next week.
I'm not wearing this next week.
No, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'd all rather live in freezing water. Let's move
Freezing
in.
water?
Freezing water. Sounds terrible. We would live in freezing water. On that note.
I do have to say one more thing.
Yes.
The only thing is, have you ever tried to cuddle or have sex when it's 100 degrees as opposed to 30 degrees? Easy peasy.
No, you're all sweaty and gross.
That's
and then
why
you stick to each other.
That's what I'm saying. The cold is 100%.
Oh yeah,
because
then you
is
can.
better.
Oh yeah, because then you can warm each other up.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
Unless you're in water.
Not that,
unless you're in frozen
not
water.
that I've ever had sex, Mom.
Oh yes, exactly. So here
Who is Sex Mom?
That sounds like the best punk band ever.
Sex Mom.
So we are now here talking about some beer that we're trying, and the first one we're trying is called Escape Plan.
Yeah.
This is a beer from Trillium and Cellar Maker. So Trillium is from, where do we have it here? Trillium is from Canton, Massachusetts, and Cellar Maker is from San Francisco, California. This is a sour ale brewed with lactose, orange, lime, coconut, passion fruit, pineapple, almond, and vanilla. Now, I want to mention before we talk about how we like this real quick, why we have these 2 sours we're trying today, and we're also trying a Pocock beer later that Cam brought us, so nicely brought us. But I want to give a huge thank you to the Brew Interviews. Now, this is a podcast that is super cool. I follow them. I don't think you guys listen, but I definitely listen. I want our listeners to go listen because Robbie and Lauren, super cool on that show. They sent us a care package.
That's awesome.
I gave them a rating, and instead of just sending me a sticker, which they did send me a sticker, they sent me a thing of 6 beers.
Are you
Nice.
kidding?
Yeah, I think Lauren's the one who sent it to me.
That's incredible.
And so and I told them I'm not a huge sour fan, and they're like, "We will change your mind." So
Yeah.
she's
Wow.
Lauren's from New England area, so that's why she's close to like Canton, Massachusetts.
Right.
And
Is
then
that why you pointed to the beach?
Yeah, I pointed that way because that's east. No, that's that way from the window
That's
to
the
the wall.
That's pretty
So
much north,
whatever,
right?
wherever Boston is,
that's-
it's somewhere over there. And then
would be
Robbie
north, right?
grew
Yeah.
up there, but he lives up north in California now. I want to say like
Robbie.
yeah, kind of like not all the way up to San Francisco, but in that middle no man's land area where no one
okay.
really lives.
Yeah.
So they live together though. They're not like on opposite sides of the country.
No, they're on opposite sides of the country, but they grew up together in New England, and then they do their podcast on Skype or whatever
What?
every week, and it's
Wow.
a super good podcast.
That's
I will say
awesome.
it's very vulgar, but that's okay.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they talk about how much both of them love vagina so much and
Hey,
everything.
we have things in common.
Yeah, so it's great. It's a great dynamic. They're great. So thank you very much to the Brew Interviews for giving us these sour beers. We're going to let you know how we like them, and anyone who listens to ours will love listening to Robbie and Lauren over there.
They just got another subscription
There you go.
right now.
Kreger's going on right now.
Yeah, I'll do it too.
So what do you guys think about this beer? We've been sipping on it.
I love it. And I'm not a big sour fan usually, but my dad has been getting really into sours. And so he tells me like new ones to try all the time.
Yeah.
And I think this is the best one I've had because it just tastes like I'm drinking something that's super refreshing. Like it's perfect for the weather today, which is like warm and nice. And I love the really, really light almondy vanilla notes I'm getting at the finish.
It's like some type of cocktail, like a tropical cocktail you get in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's
or
like a
you
tiki
left
bar
your
drink.
or like you left your orange juice out for a month.
Yeah, and it's like we're drinking kombucha now.
Yeah, exactly.
I really like it because I can taste every single flavor of all
Yeah.
those fruits in it rather than like just one major profile.
Now-
like it's hitting my tongue in every single region and it's awesome.
Now, here's what's freaking me out: is there is a lot of sediment in it, which
Right.
is typically fine for a beer. But my OCD weirdness is like I'm trying to take small sips and not get any sediment in my mouth
You're
right
trying
now.
to figure out where that sediment's coming
See,
from.
dude,
Well,
if you just
because
spin
I'm
it,
just
you, like-
because I'm so weird. I don't like even sedimenty beers. It's like I don't know. It's the idea of sediment, like pulp in my orange juice. I hate.
Oh,
I
I
have to
love-
do.
Well,
I have to do no pulp.
I'm a
what's-
high pulp orange
So
juicer.
see, you don't
I
mind
love
this
it.
at all.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on sedimentary rocks?
Oh, you know what? They can just sit around and do nothing.
Oh man.
Wait, I'm working on a new thing here. Where is it?
Yeah, that's not new.
You know, Cam,
No, I'm working on a new system. I don't know where it's at on
okay,
here.
gotcha.
Cam, I would 100% agree with you. You can definitely taste all the fruits in this beer.
Yeah.
With that
Yeah.
said, I do not like this beer.
Okay.
No, does anyone want mine? Because I really don't like it either.
And you know what?
Pour a scooch in there.
So
I like
That's good
sour
enough.
candies.
yes.
I do not like drinking sour.
So here's the
I
thing.
love it.
There's just something like it. The fact. It's too tart for me. I'm
That's-
not a
thank you.
huge
That's what
tart
it is.
person.
Jordan does not like
You're not a
sluts.
huge tart.
I'm
You
not.
don't-
I'm
You're a married man.
I'm an anus tart.
Yeah, he's an anus tart.
Yeah, I don't like tart. I'm not a big fan of
I
it.
will say that maybe my sour is like your IPA, right? Like
Yes.
right? So you like it, I hate
that's
IPAs.
accurate.
I
True.
like this, you don't like
True.
this.
Yeah.
But at least we have our common ground.
And let's
with
be
our
honest
stouts.
here. When the first time I tried an IPA was at BJ's, about a month after.
Hey.
About a month after I turned 21, I went there and I got the Green Flash West Coast IPA.
Right.
And I took 2 sips and I said, "Good sir, you can take this back. It tastes like a sweaty gym sock."
It does.
And now I love IPAs.
Yeah.
And it's because it's such an acquired taste. And I feel like
It is.
this is one of those things you have to kind of force yourself to do for a little bit.
Maybe that's why
and
it's
then like
because
it.
I've been trying the ones my dad's been giving me.
Exactly, so
I'm
you're
starting to
getting
build up to
acquired.
it.
I
Yeah.
think Kreger hit
Craig-
it on the head with the emergency comment.
That too. Kreger, you have a comment
Are
here?
you raising your hand?
Have you
yes,
never been on this podcast before? We just talk over each other.
I'm trying to not to.
Kevin in the back?
Yes, I just had a crazy thought. I took a slow sip. You know, I did the whole how
Ooh,
you're
slow sip.
how you're supposed to do it is you breathe out as you're drinking
Yeah.
it, so you taste it better. This would make a great beer mosa.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's true.
This would go really well with champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Kreger,
that's agreed.
when he takes a slow sip. Yeah.
There was a lot of tongue in that
There
sip.
was a lot of time in
That
that sip.
slow sip. So here, I'm gonna say this is 8.7% alcohol by volume. Thank you for drinking that for me, Cam. We'll see
got
how
it.
the sour IPA goes next.
It doesn't.
but-
It doesn't
Beer
taste like an
mosa
8.7
is
though.
perfect.
No, it doesn't taste like an 8.7. It just tastes like juice.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
So here's what's funny. I'm going to read you how they describe it for the brewers describe it. Escape Plan pours an amber orange color with deeply milky haze. Okay. The nose is lively with bright aromas of orange blossom, lime zest, and cream of coconut. I definitely got the coconut in there for sure.
Yeah, and the almond. I get that too.
Blended passion fruit takes the lead while deep waves of freshly juiced orange and pineapple inundate the palate, and highlights of smooth vanilla and nutty almond accentuate the creamy mouthfeel.
Yeah.
A touch
Definitely.
sweet and sour. Escape Plan is a medium body and an imperceptibly low level of bitterness.
You have me at creamy mouthfeel.
Yes, creamy mouthfeel. So it's not bitter. It's super tart, though.
That's my nickname.
Very
Yeah.
tart.
You want to know what's really weird? So on both these sour IPA or these sour beers that we're going to drink, the hops, when it shows like their malt and their hops and all that, the hops just say hop extract. So it's not like a strain of hop.
No.
It's like an extract.
Yeah, so that's what Budweiser uses is hop extract.
Well, there you go. So they use the
or no,
same thing.
Coors uses hop
Now,
extract.
do you know what this thing has on Untapped?
I will tell you right now, a 4.3 on Untapped, which is
Really?
pretty high.
That's fairly
That
high.
is high.
It's
I
no
think that was
longer in
higher than the
production
stout
either.
that we had.
They sent us this.
That's about what I would give
And
it.
it's
Like
like
a 4.3, 4.5.
Yeah. Well, I think this was one of their last ones they had. 'Cause she told me this is her favorite sour, I believe, is what she said. And it's one of the last ones they had, so I feel really happy because it's no longer in production. And we got to try it at least.
See, I cannot pinpoint where I would rate this on a 1 to 10 scale. I cannot figure it out.
Oh, on a 1 to 10?
No, yeah, I can't do 1 to 5. You know, it's too small.
I would.
Do you know something about that?
5 is totally acceptable.
I would rate this a 2.5 only because I didn't really enjoy it, but that's also because it's not
Okay.
my style.
If we're going out
so
of,
I'm not going to go like a 1 or
yeah,
anything.
I mean, if we're going out of a 5, I'd have to say close to a 3.8. I'd go 3.85.
3.85. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
because I do enjoy it. It's not something I'd want to drink a lot of.
Yeah.
But it's also something that like it feels like it could be really, really refreshing.
Do you know how good this would be? Like if you were eating like fried shrimp and stuff, like at a tiki bar, like this
You're
with the
actually
fried
right.
shrimp. Right?
If you got coconut fried shrimp
Yeah,
and
with
drank
this.
this with it,
Yeah.
this is the beer I'd want to take with me to a tropical vacation.
yeah,
I
I would
will tell you-
also love to
I would
drink
agree.
this with like some like pork shoulder like sandwich, like a pulled pork sandwich
now
with
we're
like a slaw.
we're just hitting all our viewers are getting hungry
Oh,
now.
no.
I am
Everyone's
starving.
salivating.
My roommate makes really good pork shoulder and pork
Is that
butt.
Wendy?
No, it's Robert. She's a vegetarian.
Ah, okay.
but
Wendy's a vegetarian?
Yeah,
Oh.
Robert.
You
has
go,
a-
girl.
Robert has a smoker, and he made us pork butt and pork shoulder.
He's a smoker.
Oh,
He just used his cigarette.
no, he just
It'll be done in 12 hours.
actually he takes his vape and just
That
man.
is smoked. Yeah, so let's move on to our next
Segment?
and then we'll
Pour another one.
Pour another.
we'll circle back around and pour another one
And
after our next
another
segment. Here we go.
I feel bad for your son. I've got 99 problems in the bitch ain't one.
So that lets you know.
Side note about that.
Yeah.
That is exactly what Cole and I sound like when we jam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like this song.
Yeah,
I like
me
this
too.
version a lot.
I'm
of
gonna
this song.
need proof of that.
Yeah.
before I can-
No pick, no
I'll send
proof.
it to you.
I actually
So-
would, yeah, I'd love to hear that.
So this is the segment where we talk about what really sucks the stripes off our candy canes. So this is hashtag problems, where we kind of go on a little bit of a rant of what happened this week to us, if anyone has some good ones. Normally it's something superficial. We don't get too in depth with it. But Kreger, you look like you really have one to talk about
I've
right
been
now.
Stewing, and it reared its ugly, freaking, unable to park head yesterday when we went to Joe's house.
Uh-oh. What happened?
At my house?
Remember on your street?
You
So-
remember.
you
Oh,
remember?
yeah, this
So
is a pet
Joe
peeve
lived
for him.
with Joe lived with me for several years, so he understands this. I have an uncontrollable rage when people cannot seem to understand how easy it is to park. So on a lot of streets in between driveways,
Yeah.
there's enough room for 2 cars, and people have the
middle.
People just have the desire to do the middle,
Ah.
slightly to one side or slightly to the other side.
Yes,
and,
I hate that.
it might exacerbate the issue. The fact that my house I live in currently and the previous house I lived in had the same situation where there's enough room for 2 cars, and just for some reason, I just every
Well,
time.
it's inconsiderate, of
It-
course.
no,
It bugs me too.
No, that's the biggest thing. It's like it is simple, common courtesy
Yeah.
for your other human counterpart.
Those are the times when that happens to me. Those are the times where I wish I had the genie in the bottle and I could be like, I want super strength just so I could pick this damn car up and move it 2 feet one way so I can fit.
I've debated.
That's what I want.
I've debated taking a can of spray paint and drawing 3 lines in front of my house on the road,
And then you
Just
get-
seeing what that
yeah,
does.
and then
Because-
you get cited by the cops.
well, it's just like it's It's our neighbors. I'm like, you live across the street or like down
Honestly,
the street.
here's the problem, honestly. Even if you sprayed those lines, I've seen lines on the sidewalks where people still can't park in them. Like, it's too much. Yeah, I agree. That is annoying. That really grinds my gears.
No, I can't tell you how much of a deep burning rage it brings me.
Rage, fucking rage.
You have no idea.
Well, my problem here, my hashtag problem is, what's up, government? Why am I paying you so much damn money in taxes? I just did my taxes yesterday.
I was just about to talk to you about that because
and I'm a homeowner. Why am I paying so much?
Yeah, I haven't done mine yet. I'm gonna do mine next weekend.
Yeah,
was my whole plan, and so I was just like, oh, dude, if we're probably in the same tax bracket.
Yeah,
and so
I'm filing joint, so
you're filing
I'm very
joint,
high.
so you're higher than
we have
me.
dual income.
He's filing a joint and he's really high because he just got into cannabis business.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thanks, Obama.
Freaking Obama.
Actually, no. If you, I'm not gonna. I'll talk about that to you guys later, so I can rant. But
yeah,
Uncle Trumpy totally fucked our entire bracket for our generation.
Here's the problem, and also so. First off, I did it on TurboTax like weeks ago.
I think that's like what most of us
I use TurboTax.
But the thing is, it showed me I owed so much, and I started calculating things. I'm an accountant. I have my degree, and I'm like, this doesn't seem to add up. I think I'm doing something wrong. So I went to H&R Block yesterday because I'm like, I want someone else's opinion. And I get there, and the first thing I say is, hey, your website says starts at $60. How much is this going to cost me? Because I can do it for $120 on my own TurboTax. Yeah. And she goes, well, it's not that much. And starts calculating. $348 is what they were going to charge me. And I'm like, screw that, because I'm probably not going to be saving that much by using you. No so way. I went back home and just did my stuff all over again. And unfortunately, I had to pay a lot. And here's the problem, is there's a screen at the end that says on TurboTax, there is a law under review right now that may give you a lot of money back. But until that happens, we can't give that money. So it's literally saying there is this law supposedly it's supposed to help give us tax breaks that is under review, and until it gets passed, we don't get any money back, which is just another way the government takes your freaking money and holds on to it for as long as they can before giving it back to you. Because I'm like, okay, I know that me calculating this, I'm supposed to be paying less than what I'm paying right now, but there's these stupid loopholes that are going on, and it frustrates me so much.
What's really funny is like when I started working, back in like high school and stuff like that, when I did my taxes, I always had to pay money because I had inheritance that was in the stock market.
Yeah.
But it's okay because when the stock market crashed, like I lost all my inheritance, so it's fine now.
Yeah, totally good.
So I get money back now for insurance. But what's actually been difficult is the past couple of years I've been 1099'd.
Oh, that's bad. Self-employment tax, dude. It screws you over sometimes.
And it's really hard to, like calculate how much you should be saving and stuff.
Yeah.
But what actually saved my ass was I drove so much for Uber and Lyft during that time that all that wear and tear and all that calculation, I actually got last year got $1,000 back.
Oh, that's great.
And I mean, it's embarrassing. I didn't save a cent, like for tax money.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna owe money and I'll pay it back, and I got $1,000 back.
That's great. Yeah, that's great. Here's a problem too. Is I lost my train of thought. That's a problem sometimes too, and I can't remember what here's my problem. So self-employment, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
TurboTax charges you an additional $49
oh my God.
to file any self-employment tax. I'm like, so this just makes me want to get paid under the table.
Yeah. Actually, speaking about being paid under the table, I have a check for you in my car.
Yeah, it's only $300, so I don't have to report it unless it's over $600.
Right? Yeah, you're
so
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 600. That I do all our 1099s here. So I always tell people, I go, if you've worked for us and you've made about $580, once you get $20 more, you're going to be paying way more in taxes what you're making. Like the perfect spot is just for us to pay you out $590. You don't have to report it. You don't have to pay taxes. We don't have to do anything. You made $590 because the minute you get to $600, like 30% of that is gone.
Yeah.
So it's like ridiculous.
Honestly, that's how I made a lot of money when I was a prostitute.
Yeah, that does happen. Anyone else?
That's all under the table as well.
Anyone else?
I'm really
all his job is under the table.
I'm my hashtag problem is hashtag why you all shit on me for drinking Takata.
Hey, I didn't say a thing.
You haven't.
I think that's a totally fine beer to drink.
I actually didn't make that many jokes.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Modelo man, but I will go Takata if it's there.
See,
okay, so
hold on. Actually, continue what you're saying. I think at the end of this, we should all say what is our favorite cheap beer.
Okay.
I think we could say it right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takata.
Takata, okay.
Miller Lite.
Okay.
are we saying just like
Cheap.
Bud Light, Coors Light?
Yeah, your cheap beer.
The cheap Pilsners.
Coors Light.
So I can't go Blue Moon, right? Because that's not in the
No,
running. Okay,
that's in
so
like
it's like
the-
No,
It's like
because
the Bud
you
Light,
can
Coors
only
Light,
say
the
Blue Moon
Miller
if you're
Lite.
21 or 22.
That's the
Okay.
only time you're allowed to drink it.
But that's like my go-to if like there's no options.
Right.
Otherwise, Miller Genuine draft, probably like
MGD?
the MGD. Yeah, Miller. It's because I went to Miller Valley like every year for 5 years straight, and they give it to you for free. And I'm just
the
like,
reason I
MGD straight from the brewery is so good.
The reason I like Takata is because I'm sad. So
Well,
I thought it's because you live
you-
in a Mexican.
did you guys
I do
know-
live in a Mexican community.
That too.
yeah.
Speaking of beers, did you guys know that Daniel Craig as James Bond, it's in his contract that the only time he's allowed to drink beer in the movies is when he's sad or depressed, and he's always drinking Heineken.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So otherwise, he's always drinking
and
cocktails.
when he's about to get some sex time on, he has a martini.
Martini, shaken not stirred.
Exactly.
So you guys want to take a little break here real quick
Yeah,
before we
pour
move to
out
the next
some
one
new
and
ones.
pour out our
Well,
sour
Joe
IPA.
didn't say if he had a hashtag Prab.
Did you have a hashtag primer?
I don't have a hashtag.
Yeah, I didn't think I had a hashtag primer.
My
He's
life's
got-
great.
He's got the
Yeah,
Screw
he's-
you.
He's going, he's
We're
doing
all
great.
sad, depressed,
So,
stressed, anxiety, and
This
other shit.
this is from this is from Branch and Blade Brewing Company.
It's a cool name.
Which I got this wrong on my notes. I thought it was from a place called Breakaway Beer Works, and I reached out to them to get some information from them. And they're like, "We don't make that beer." And then I saw on the can it says Branch and Blade Brewing. So I'm sorry, Branch and Blade, but they're the ones who make this. So we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna wash our glasses out so we can get a full taste of this sour IPA, and then we're gonna be good to go.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
This is going to be interesting, Cam.
Yeah.
It's the beer that you like and the beer that you don't like.
I know,
A
it's
sour
gonna be fun.
IPA.
Yeah, it's the yin yang of nasty for me.
The yin yang of nasty.
The yin yang of nasty. That's just 69ing. it's the yin
I
yang of
think that's,
nasty.
I think that's the yin yang of
I mean,
amazing.
Not that, I mean, I've never had 69, but I've
69
heard
what?
it has very beneficial slash. No, there's been good and bad times. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Very terribly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the worst part of 69ing is? Butthole right on your nose. That's the worst part.
No,
It
aren't
is
you,
the
aren't
worst
you
part.
supposed to like push your nose into their butthole? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah. Uh huh.
Jordan taught me that one.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah. Like Jordan would ever put any body part that close to a butthole.
Yeah, no. I even use a selfie stick to wipe my bone butt.
But
We didn't really take a break before this beer. We
No,
just
we didn't.
continued
We just
going.
continued
Yeah.
talking.
But
I like
scratch
that.
out. Jeez, Joe, that's
But-
pretty
no.
liberal. Oh,
No. I think there's enough. Is there not? I'll give you some of this. I might have poured a little too much in mine too. I apologize. If not, if it's not enough, I will give someone more.
Can we make a rule that whoever's the champ, people have to pour beer for them until they lose it?
Oh,
that's a good one.
Okay, I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's good.
We'll talk about our new thing. Do you need a little bit more, Kreger? Or are you good?
Well, I mean, you didn't. If you let's.
Well, I didn't drink
Well,
that
I
last
can't.
time.
I can't.
What
talk.
if you
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You know what's great? I probably won't like this
That's
one
all,
either,
folks.
so I'll probably just give it to you guys anyway.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
try it and see if you
Yeah.
like it. and
Well, here,
then-
let's all give it a
'cause
shot
You
real
didn't really
quick.
get.
It already
What are we
smells.
drinking?
Oh, so we're drinking from Oh, don't go to the next one. Yeah, we're drinking from Branch and Blade. And
was
what
it?
I erroneously thought was Breakaway Beer Works. There, you can see.
That hop Phoenix is dope though.
Yeah, it is super cool. So this is called Equinox Sour IPA with
got a good
vanilla
smell.
and milk sugar. It's got an ABV of 4.7%. Didn't rate the IBUs.
Cam just threw up a little bit.
Which is funny because I think this one's better than the other one.
It tastes like I just drank Pine Sol, like lemon.
I don't
Pine
know.
Sol.
I don't know what I like. I don't know about this one, guys.
Oh.
So here's the thing. I like this more than the last one.
I do too. I wouldn't say it's good,
But I
it's
also
better
think
than
it's
the last
still
one.
too tart. What's so weird to me. Here's
Jordan,
what's weird.
no,
I like sake, and that's very vinegary. But I don't like sour beer.
No, see, Jordan, all it is you're a very wholesome person, so you don't like sluts.
Hey, you don't like tarty?
What's my excuse then for not liking this beer?
You're an alcoholic.
You know what?
No, for not liking
Oh,
it?
for not liking
I
it?
thought you liked this.
I don't
You
know.
say you like
You know what?
Nah, I don't like sours.
Here's the thing: is
Then you
I will
secretly
finish.
hate that you like sluts.
You'll finish. You'll finish.
I will
yours.
finish this 4 ounce.
Did you see how
pour.
fast I
Yeah, you did
pawned
not like
that
it.
off to
But
him?
that makes sense because you don't like IPAs.
No, it was
And this
so-
is just like an IPA with like like you said, a little bit of like a piney.
Yeah, it's like someone like
tartness to it.
It's like someone
taste pine.
sneezed lemon into it.
The lemon. That's what it is. It's lemon.
It's lemon and pine. It
Yeah,
tastes
I
like
was
lemon pledge or lemon pine Sol to me.
How much lemon pine sol have you drank?
All of it,
Yeah.
dude. Like I said before, I'm sad.
He's
What do you want?
He's the only one that calls that number on the back. Says if ingested.
Yeah, called
Call
poison
poison
control. I'm
control.
like, yo, poison control. Try
It's
it
really
again.
cool. When I burp, it smells delicious.
No, it doesn't. That's not delicious.
Okay.
The number on the back,
Hey,
like questions and comments. Cam's like, yeah, it could be a little bit sweeter.
Yeah. Hey, Robbie and Lauren. I actually don't mind this sour beer, this sour IPA. I will drink it. I am happy with it.
Robbie and
Did
Lauren-
not like Escape Plan, though.
Robbie and Lauren, I am incredibly grateful for you sending me Escape Plan. I want more of those, and I'm sad that I can't have them ever again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, too bad. If Escape Plan ever does come around, maybe we'll do a beer trade with them so we can get a little bit more.
Honestly, I
Escape
guess,
Plan is my modern baseball.
I do wanna mention,
I fell in love
too,
with them, and I can't listen to them live.
I do want to mention they called us out hard on our podcast, and it's not a bad thing. They were like, yeah, they were talking about sending us the beer and stuff, and they go, yeah, they always drink Pocock, though. And I'll tell you what, it's because we love the Pocock.
Not only that, it's right down the street.
It's right down the street.
And we're drinking Pocock today.
Okay.
Hang on. Can we send them Pocock?
Let's do it. Let's
So,
send
yeah,
them all
yeah.
the Pococks.
Okay, we're gonna send them Pococks so they
sending-
know.
We have
Because
to
here's
send
the
them
thing.
Irish car delay.
Well, because here's the
It's
thing.
gone.
It's gone. And they put Jameson in it. You got to drink that fast. You can't
Yeah.
let that sit for days.
They had a limited amount of it. and
Here's
they
the
even
thing.
said
They had
that.
too many.
Here's the thing. Because also one of the beers they sent me, I drank over the weekend, and it was a... Oh, I want to get this right. Hang on. I'm going to look up. I haven't posted on Instagram yet, but it's
If it was
in
a
my
sour,
pictures.
was it called Anus Tart?
No, it was not a sour. So it's from Mass Landing Brewing Company called Gunner's Daughter Milk Stout, a beautifully aromatic milk stout with bold flavors of peanut butter, coffee, and dark chocolate. This got a 5 out of 5 on Untappd for
Wow.
me because this beer was one of the best beers I've had in a really long time.
Can we buy some?
Well, it's Mass Landing. It's in New England. I drank the only one. So
Selfish.
I know. I didn't know it was going to be that good. I just thought it was going to be.
You could have texted me and I would have driven over right there.
I know. I should have.
Let
But
Jordan drink his beer that people sent him.
But here's the thing: we will send a care package this week.
Yeah.
On Wednesday night when we go to trivia, I'll buy a
No,
bunch
well,
of this stuff.
I'll chip in.
Okay,
equally.
that's fine.
We'll chip in from Wreck My Podcast.
Yeah, from
to
Wreck
them.
My Podcast to the Brew Interviews. We'll
Yeah.
send you Pococks. You guys can see why we like it so
And why
much.
we drink it so
and why we
often.
drink it so
And also,
often.
another reason is
it's really close.
There are several factors. One, it is legitimately a block away
Yeah.
from where we are currently sitting. I'm wearing a freaking hat from them.
Yeah.
Cam works trivia for them.
Yeah.
We've been going there every Wednesday for
Since not every Wednesday for like 2 years now
2
for trivia.
years.
We've been going there since they opened.
all
yeah,
3
yeah,
years.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever
Like,
since they were this tiny little spot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
before
now
they
they've
started
grown
expanding.
way bigger.
And also, it's like they just actually have really good brewmasters who make really good.
Their beer's perfect.
And
Their
they're so
beer's
fun to hang
delicious.
out with, too.
They're
Yeah.
great people,
Yeah.
and they have diversity. It's not like they.
Every kind of different beer. They have
Yeah,
sours,
everything.
they have stouts,
They have ones that are
IPAs,
cured
they
in
have
wine
Ooh.
barrels.
Yeah, the
like-
wine barrel ones,
Yeah.
barley
They
wines.
We got to send them
Raw
a
one.
Yeah,
So good.
they sell that
the-
in bottles.
the
So the rooster that knew too much.
Yeah.
So we can send them a rooster that knew too much
Heck
because
yeah.
that beer's so weird and different.
Oh,
but
it's so
delicious.
good. So good.
I
They
would
al- They also have the nuptials in bottle too.
Oh yeah,
mango,
that's delicious
which
too. The
sounds
mango wheat.
weird, but it's so
Yeah,
good.
the
That's like
mango
a
wheat's
Pocock
amazing.
It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite like.
And
ones.
everything there is
Yeah.
always really higher in alcohol percentage than most. Like their
Yes.
session is like still 5.8. I'm like, that is not a session.
Yeah, this red ale we're about to drink is 7.6,
Yeah.
but when it came out last time, it was 8.4.
Yeah, they dumbed this one down a little bit for sure. And I gotta say, they have more beers than most breweries. Like
Yeah.
most breweries you go to are like what 10, 12
At the
selections.
most, yeah.
They have like 25.
Yeah,
all
they
the
have
time.
25
like
that they make,
all
yeah.
the freaking time. It's great.
Yeah, Pocock's my fave.
Yeah, they're great. So you guys want to move on to the next segment here?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a Patreon question from good old Ryan Buds.
All right.
So I'm gonna throw that video in
we miss
right now.
We miss you, Ryan.
What's up, Wreck My Podcasters? As you can tell, I'm sitting at a train, waiting for a train to go by, so I thought that I would ask a question for the listening audience of one of my favorite podcasts about nostalgia. It is, what is your favorite Care Bear name and why? And are there any modern Care Bear names you think they should include if they were to go back and add some Care Bears to the mix in 2019? Enjoy your nostalgia and keep wrecking stuff. We'll see you next time.
So here's my Care Bear picture. Did you guys watch Care Bears? I barely watched Care Bears when I was younger.
Barely.
I can't even bear that.
I have never seen Care
Okay,
Bears.
so
Neither have
I'm
I.
going to tell you, I did some research because, sorry, Ryan, we're children of the 90s, not the 80s.
Yeah.
So here's some fun names of the Care Bears.
Okay.
Funshine.
Is that
That's
that one over there?
Funshine is the name of my butthole.
Yeah.
I gotta say, why is the one on the left look like a lion?
It is because they
It is
have
a lion.
cousins that are
Yeah.
other characters. So Funshine's one. Baby Hug is funny. Baby Tugs.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I don't know, that's what's there's the one that came out when the Cold War ended, probably. America Cares Bear.
Oh yeah.
Do your best, bear, for those that can't do good.
For those that aren't good enough.
For those that get the
Yeah.
participation award. For diversity, amigo bear.
Ooh, I like Amigo Bear.
There's the always there bear, which is kind of creepy.
yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
he watches you in the shower.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they call
There
me in
more
high
diversity.
school.
Sweet Sakura bear.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. There's the rainbow heart bear that is a neon purple bear with a rainbow heart because gay people are people too.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So here's a fun tidbit.
Tidbit.
The Care Bears actually started in 1981 as a character on a greeting card and then moved into like other forms of media like whatever this is, this animation stuff.
Yeah.
So here, I came up with some ideas of ones we could do now.
Okay.
We could have the Iron Bear for like Iron Man, like a Marvel crossover thing where he's just like a bear in like an
That could
Iron
work,
Man
yeah. I
suit,
could
which
see
would be
it,
cool. The Social Justice Bear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one that just goes on Twitter and like talks about everyone and everything.
Probably my favorite.
Yeah,
so
you would
far,
love
yeah.
Social Justice Bear. Make Bear America Great Again Bear.
Oh, I'd kill
It would be an orange
Kenny.
bear
Yeah.
with a terrible toupee. There'd be the Toxic Bear, which could either be like a Britney Spears style bear or toxic masculinity bear.
like PC Principal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sure, why
PC
not?
bear.
There could be a bear dressed in a pantsuit called the No Glass Ceiling Bear.
Could we have a SoundCloud Bear, and he just has face tattoos and like dreads?
Yes. So it's pretty much just Post Malone.
Can we
Yeah,
can we
yeah.
also have the like did you just assume I'm a bear?
Oh, I like that one.
I'm a Kebo and I love it.
Yeah.
I am a Kebo.
And the last Care Bear we would have is the Wage Gap Bear.
yeah.
And so, yeah. Do you guys have any other ones? I had to do all this research because I'm like, we literally are gonna have nothing to talk about.
Yeah,
on
like
this
a-
I don't
segment.
know anything about
Oh,
Care
we
Bears.
can have a multiple personality bear.
Oh, Schizo Bear.
Yeah, we can
Well,
have a
well,
yeet, yeet bear.
Yeet bear.
Oh, lit bear.
Lit Bear.
Yeah, it just
the
has like big sunglasses on and a joint.
Social anxiety bear.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
that'd be my
yeah.
bear.
Yeah,
that would be
one's
my
there.
bear.
420 bear?
Anxiety, depression
Yeah.
bear. We should just have like a whole mental health bear.
Yeah.
Can we just have bear?
Bear? Just bear. Yeah.
No, a Bear Grylls bear.
Oh, that's cool.
I think
What are
I genuinely think my favorite Care Bear though when I was a kid was the one with the rainbow on its.
So you liked Rainbow Heart Bear?
Yeah, I thought that one was really cute when
Yeah.
I was a kid. I liked that one.
Makes sense.
That does make sense.
If we had a bear just called Bear, would it be like a really like
would just be a
husky gay guy?
Oh yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
or
is
it
it
could just
just
be an
like-
actual bear with all the Care
Just
Bear.
be a real bear that just
Yeah.
mauls
Live
all of
action
them.
bear in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, just there.
Just
How
bear.
SpongeBob
Just like
does.
what's
It's
going
the
on?
bear from
What's
The
going on?
Revenant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, moving on to our next segment.
Welcome to the Around the Round Table news segment, where we have Jordan. He likes Pokemon Zeidlinger.
Yeah.
We have Jaboobaloob, Cubaloob, with Joseph Gordon Levitate, Joseph Cubis. We have myself, Kreger, me legs, me begs Craig. And we have Cameron, Molladaddy Mollador.
Molladaddy. You've upgraded, Cam. You're now
I
Molladaddy.
told them last night that that's what my students call me.
Basically, if you tell me something that you don't like to be called, that's
He
what
will
you
call
want
you.
me
I don't
to
like to be called giant penis. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Wait,
Okay,
Oh.
giant penis.
Stop saying that I have a
Stop,
giant
guys.
penis.
So I have a lot here. What do you guys have? I'll let you go first.
I have one
'cause
right here.
Maybe
I
you'll
have a lot.
beat me.
I have one right
Or the
here that
steak.
I had saved. I'm really happy about this. Police find 7 sharks living in New York man's pool.
Ooh.
Authorities in New York have charged a man with the illegal commercialization of fish, shellfish, crustaceans, and wildlife after they discovered 7 sharks living in his above-ground pool. 38-year-old Joshua Seguin of LaGrangeville, New York, was arraigned 2 years after the officials found the sharks during a search of his home. Along with the 7 sandbar sharks, they also found 2 dead leopard sharks and 1 dead hammerhead shark. So this guy's
That's kind of sad.
a dick.
Yeah.
And
Were they Jossum?
they're not street sharks.
Oh,
they're pool sharks.
Oh.
Pool shark.
Pool shark. New idea. I love it.
Okay, I have a couple.
Ooh, go.
So,
make them quick though,
First of
because
all,
I'm gonna have to cut
I'd
mine down
I'd
too.
like to make a news announcement. I have become a Patreon
of
for the Jason and Mindy
The
and the difference between us
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, you tease though.
I know I tease. I became a patron for both of their shows because they are
Nice.
awesome. And legitimately, I work 10-hour days welding, and so I listen to my headphone. I have like podcasts going on all day.
Yeah.
I've been binging both shows, and they're like really.
And they
really,
have good Patreon content too.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
I haven't even gotten to the Patreon content.
You need to
yet.
listen. They have a new one now called WTF is on Netflix, and they started with Big Mouth, and then they're doing Black Mirror and Umbrella Academy next. And it's funny how polar opposite their opinions are of ours on these
what's
shows.
really funny is like, so I can't remember which one of the difference between us is I was listening to Jason mentioned that they had started watching, and he's like, I just can't stand the coach. So next time I see him, I cannot wait to like,
Do the coach.
What's up, my lady, dude?
I really wanted to reach out to him and be like, the coach is like my favorite.
he
All
is
of our
the
favorite
best.
characters. So good. Cam is going potty.
And then I have
Kreger has another one.
there is a Forrest Gump 2 script that exists.
I've heard of that, and it's actually, what did I hear? Something weird about it. Oh, they didn't do it because of 9/11, right?
I haven't
Like there was something that was like not good, and words.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Gesundheit.
Oh, no. Actually, here's a quote. Literally, I turned it in the day before 9/11. Tom and I, the director, Robert Zemeckis, got together on 9/11 to sort out certain stuff about the life, how his life was in America and how tragic it was. And we looked at each other and said, this movie has no meaning anymore in that sense. So,
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
I didn't word that very well, but basically, yeah, you were right. It is because of 9/11.
It's kind of like that unaired Seinfeld episode about
Yeah.
9/11 too. You
Yeah.
just don't want to touch that.
If you want to look it up, you can. There's a lot of great information. But yeah,
Yeah.
basically, it's like, yeah,
his kid. It's about his kid, I
yeah,
think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Joe, you got
Oh
something?
no, yeah, it was gonna be the son was gonna have AIDS.
Oh, that's right. I saw
Yeah.
that too. It's just too much. Too much. Leave it alone. Let Forrest Gump be.
Yeah.
Just two really quick, really fast things. Loved how it was reported that you can see California's super bloom from space.
Yes, that's super cool.
Loved that. And then number two, Dodger Stadium has unveiled some new food options at Dodger Stadium this year,
Yes, they
Ooh, I could eat.
have.
including a monster 16.5-inch sausage for the Dodger dog,
Oh, it'll be familiar for me.
as well as a new pineapple stuffed Dodger dog.
Whoa.
That sounds interesting.
That sounds weird.
There's also going to be a taco plate, as well as a bunch of new vegetarian options.
How have they not gotten a
Nice.
taco
I
thing
know, at
yet?
Dodger Stadium makes
Like,
no
come
sense.
on. You're literally in the middle of Taco Town.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, so here's mine. You guys heard about Google Stadia?
Nope.
No.
That's a
So this is Google just announced at the Game Developer Conference this past week that they are getting into the video game streaming service, and this could possibly be the future of gaming. They say the future of gaming is not a box, it's a place. So essentially what they're doing is they're creating Netflix for video games where you stream the game
Wow.
rather than owning a box with a hard drive that you download it to. Now,
so basically what Xbox and PlayStation already does.
pretty much. And OneDrive, whatever that was way back
Yeah.
in the day, they did
Yeah.
it too. Didn't work. And let me tell you why I don't think this is going to work. Now, if anyone could pull it off,
It's Google.
Google, because, you know,
They run the world.
they run the world. Yeah. Who runs this world? Google.
Girls.
They're giving you
Dang.
YouTube integration, though, right into the controller. And you have to use Chrome, Chromecast, or Android devices. So it is kind of proprietary. Here's the thing, though. Internet will definitely be an issue while playing this. Think watching Netflix, and then all of a sudden your bandwidth goes slow and it gets super grainy. Okay, for a movie, that's not too bad.
Yeah, you
when
can
you're
deal with
playing
it.
a video game, especially something like Apex Legends or Fortnite or whatever these crazy battle royale games are now, Rocket League and stuff, you are dead in the water.
I can tell you right now, if that's the case, it will not work because one of the biggest issues of multiplayer online gaming is even if you have the game, even if you have the disc or is usually downloaded on your console, is the connection quality. It can be bad. And also now that there's a lot of cross-platform play, like Xboxes and PlayStations playing with PC, PCs always win. Their monitors are faster.
Latency is way better.
So it's almost that's just it. In theory, it sounds like it could be cool, but we just do not have the internet technology
No.
yet.
And here's the other problem. If this is a streaming service, it's just another thing we have to pay monthly for that we don't own, that we're at the mercy of a subscription service for.
Yeah.
So it's like, are they going to, unless they get every single developer on the planet, which we know Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft
Yeah, they're
aren't
not
going to
gonna
give
go
their
for it.
stuff for it, you're not going to get to have everything you want. So then you're just paying for another thing for something that could potentially be gone next
Yeah,
month.
it's a waste.
Yeah. So I don't know if this thing, it's a cool idea and I like it, but I don't know if it's ever going to work practically for the infrastructure we have now. The next thing is MoviePass is back with their unlimited plan. Did you guys hear about that?
I saw
So
that.
I read their terms of use, and their terms of use says,
I believe it's pronounced terms of abuse.
in terms of abuse, they say MoviePass reserves the right to change or modify the service or subscription at any time and in its sole discretion, including but not limited to applicable prices without prior notice. Then later on it gives a whole long thing here, and at the end it says, this means that MoviePass has the right to limit the selection of movies and or the times of available movies should your individual use adversely impact MoviePass's system-wide capacity or the availability of the service for other subscribers. So they're pretty much saying, if you like to go to the movies a lot, we're going to throttle you.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. So this isn't unlimited. This is so ridiculous and stupid. What's up, Kreger?
I just got breaking news on my phone. New England Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski has officially retired.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was
breaking on this podcast, which
Breaking on
people
this-
won't hear until
Wow.
24 hours from now.
Yeah, no, but like I was hearing a lot. I'm a huge sports nerd.
Yeah, me too.
And I was hearing lots of stuff that he's probably going to come back because even though he wasn't utilized in the passing game a lot,
Yeah.
he was ranked as like the #1 blocking tight end,
Oh.
pretty much in the NFL.
Yeah.
And like the fact that he still has the ability to be a very explosive receiver, and people think he's old. I think he's 28, 30. So like that's
Well, let's
fairly
be honest.
young. For
He just wants to do a run in the WWE right now.
which
so.
that could be good news for
would
you
be
guys.
Yeah,
because
we may see
he
him
would
there.
Be amazing.
He's been on at WrestleMania before he went into the Battle Royal
Really?
for Andre the Giant. Yeah, he came in as like someone's friend and then like tackled someone in the ring and stuff. Like he
Wow.
jumped the barricade. It was great.
yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then my final thing is, this Florida Man thing going around right now?
Oh,
It's like,
yeah,
Florida
yeah.
Man, put your thing in. I put my birthday in March 12th. Every single one was just sad. It was like someone shot at a memorial service. Someone shot while cleaning their
God.
gun. Everything was just
Florida.
bad on my birthday. Like some of them were funny, but mine was like, these are all depressing.
I think all of us had pretty. Mine was pretty funny. Mine
Yeah.
was man chugs a beer during DUI stop.
Yeah.
Which, see, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Mine weren't
was,
funny.
Mine was man arrested for speeding dressed as Fred Flintstone.
See, that's hilarious. I like that.
I don't remember what mine was.
Yeah. Well,
I was like, oh, well, okay, that's interesting.
with that. So this is a segment where I give you guys something to ponder about. So, and then we go away from it real quick without saying anything about it. Here is your thing to ponder. At a movie theater, which armrest is yours?
The right one.
They both are.
You think? Yeah. No, actually, that's a good question. I'm like, which one is yours? Because like some people use both of them, and I'm like, okay, cool down right now. It's like in a massage train. Like, unless you're on the outer edges, they are both not yours.
Yes.
If you're in the middle parts.
Yeah, that's an
Yeah.
interesting one.
Yeah. Anyway, now we're moving on. Kreger, did you bring?
Yes, I did.
Welcome to Uber Facts with Kreger, the segment where Kreger says some stuff, we say some stuff, and some stuff happens. Now here he is. Take it away, Kreger.
Hello, everybody.
That was
I
really
am
loud.
your host.
Your horse.
Your hostess with the moustache, Kevin Michael Kreger. Okay, so we have, as you all know, there will be 3 Uber facts and 1 that I have altered.
Okay.
And you guys have to pick out which one is the false one.
You got it.
So first, we have Jessica Simpson developed an addiction to nicotine because she thought Nicorette was regular gum.
That sounds way too true.
We have you are born with 270 bones, but only have 210 by the time you're in your 30s.
Mm-hmm.
We have Denver, Colorado has more marijuana dispensaries than Starbucks coffee shops, liquor stores, and public schools.
That's got to be 100% true. I've been to Denver.
And,
Yeah, but in Denver,
and the
too.
last one is NASA wants to do a deep probe of Uranus in about 10 to 15 years.
Why did that make me good?
I almost say it's the Uranus one because I feel like they've done a deep probe of it already. Why is my
okay.
butt hurting so
Would
bad
you
if they
like me
haven't?
to do
Yeah,
it?
but that's
Do
a
you guys
play on
remember
No, no,
all
no.
of
What
them?
if he's just
I got
talking
it.
about the planet?
I think my
Yeah, he is talking about the
yeah,
planet.
Or am I?
I think the second one about bones is false.
Okay.
I would agree just because I think I know like you have more as a baby, but
Yeah,
I
'cause
think
they
you
fuse, but
screwed up
it's
the
all-
numbers.
I think it's a lot of bones.
Oh,
Okay.
so you're saying that? What was the first one? Oh, no,
Jessica
that's
Simpson.
got to be so true. I'm gonna go just to make it interesting because you said bone one.
Yep.
And I said bone 2.
Oh, I'm gonna say Uranus.
They're smart. I was lazy and picked the bone one because it's easy. To
Yeah.
I was
Good job,
gonna
guys.
put a lot more
Good
effort
job,
in, but I
guys.
got really, really busy today.
It's
so.
fine.
Hey, get
It's
your
all good.
windscreen.
Oh, I was wondering what fell.
Oh, Joe's about to have a hard pee.
But yeah,
We're good. We're good. I stopped this hard pee.
But I was
That's a daily
I was
thing.
legitimately like laughing out loud when I read that Jessica Simpson got
Oh, that's
addicted to
100%
nicotine
true.
because of Nicorette.
That one wasn't even a question in
Yeah.
my
Yeah, that just
mind.
sounded appropriate.
Yeah,
Okay, guys,
basically.
I think we'll take a break right now. So 1, I can pee. 2, we can drink a different beer.
Sounds good to
All
me.
right.
No, 1 he can pee, 2 he can take a deuce.
Okay. Break.
Break.
So we're back. We're pouring ourselves.
We
some-
are back.
You bastard! So we're drinking a really good beer from Pocock called Menomina. Menomina.
Joe's
Wow, that's the worst pour I've ever
know.
seen.
That's
Cam.
why I wanted everyone to pour them. I had a secret motive.
No, he did this on purpose. He did this so he never has to pour
Yeah,
again.
he does it bad. I just don't know how to do it. You just do it for me.
I gotta say, I look really like average right there. Like,
No, you look really handsome in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's a good.
What are you
Yeah.
expecting, Leonardo DiCaprio?
no, I'm a little annoyed because like I hadn't shaved in a little bit, so like the edges are very bad. But,
With this
you know,
black and white, you look more like Middle Eastern to me.
Yeah.
oh my god, I do.
Yeah, you do look Middle
Here,
Eastern.
I'm only just a little bit. So Menomina is an imperial red ale, not IPA, just an imperial red ale, right?
Imperial red ale.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. That's good. Thank you. From Pocock Brewing, which we love. It's very good. It's Shocker. It's 7 point. Oh, thank you. Yes, Cam got these cool things here. So it's a bold imperial red, deep amber in color with a perfect balance of hop bitterness and malty sweetness. IBUs are 52. It has a
More in
ABV, I think, of 7.7 or something around there. It changes. 7.6. Each batch has
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit different. The hops are Willamette, Centennial, Northern Brewer. The grains, if you care to know, are 2-row Crystal Malt, Victory, Special B, Chateau, Monastique, and Black Malt. That's a lot of malt in there.
That's a
And
lot of
I
malt.
love my beers maltier
Same,
than
and
hoppier.
that's why I love this.
And yeah, it has a slight bitterness undertone, which is nice. Sorry. And did it get wet?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Jordan, do you want more beer?
No, I just want a little bit because here's the problem. As I drink beer, especially beers with hops in them, I get that weird like dry mouth thing. I don't know why hops do that to me.
Okay.
And for talking on a podcast, that's not very good. So
No.
this is just to wet my whistle and have something nice to drink right now. Ooh, yeah, wet that whistle with an H.
That's not the only thing
Wet.
that gives cotton mouth.
Anyway, so we are gonna move on.
That is one of my favorite beers.
Oh,
man.
this beer is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
It
All
is
right.
a good one.
So let's move on to a fun segment here.
While we haven't heard or seen it, there is something to perceive in level type and hype. Give us something to believe on. When they chose to focus emphasis, we're forming a hypothesis. But all we really know is that we're stoned on this, stoned on this, stoked on this.
That awesome
Yeah.
song from Ben from Petrified Gumbo Music means
Petrified.
that we are going to talk about what we're stoked on this week in pop culture, our lives in general, just everything, whatever we're stoked on. Guys, I'm going to let you go first because I have 2 things here, and both of them are pretty nerd generic. I feel like a nerd wearing some Ugg boots and having a Starbucks in my hand, so I'm going to let you guys go in case you pick mine.
I have 3, and I'll go pretty quick through them. But
Do it.
I am equally as stoked. So, the first one is Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter announced Bill and Ted 3.
At Hollywood Bowl, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Very nice.
It's coming in strong. Also, Nicolas Cage will fight aliens in crazy action thriller Jiu-Jitsu.
So dumb.
I know. He'll take anything.
And then the creme de la creme, Danny Machete Trejo, will play Boots the Monkey in the Dora Explorer movie.
Yes.
I didn't watch. It looks like there's a trailer for it too now, which I
There
haven't
is.
watched yet. But it looks absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
The like little tidbit I saw of it.
Yeah.
I am
She looks like she's like, I don't know, like 15 or 16 in it.
Danny Trejo. That's so
I
amazing.
honestly have so many emotions about that.
Cam, can we get an impression of what he's going to sound like as Boots?
Swiper, no.
Actually, what's really funny is
Dora, why do you need the map? I know where I'm going.
Can you tell me my awesome boots?
Can we just kill the fucking fox?
Machete.
Oh, that's so good.
Super awesome story that no one will care about. Right after Spy Kids came out, back when I lived in Van Nuys, I was like riding my bike in the street corner and I saw him like at a stop sign next to him, like, oh, it's Uncle Machete.
Has anyone had his donuts or
No,
his
his
Oh, yeah.
Trejo's tacos are so good.
I want to
Oh,
go
you've had
so
them?
bad.
So
I've heard they're amazing, but I heard
good.
the line is like,
It's
out of
insane,
control.
but it's
sure.
delicious. It's worth going at least once. It's like some of the best
Okay,
tacos I've ever had.
all right, let's make
Wreck my
it-
podcast field trip.
I was
I'm
just
down.
about to
I'm in.
say.
Yeah.
Wreck my taco.
Wreck my
Wreck my
taco.
taco.
Wreck my butthole.
I've wrecked Kreger's taco before.
Yeah.
There's
all right,
video
so
of it.
what I'm stoked about is Quentin Tarantino's new film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes.
Coming out in July.
Everyone loves Margot Robbie.
Oh.
And I love Brad Pitt and Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, Leo
They're
DiCaprio
both
is
in it
great.
together?
Yeah,
You didn't
that's
know
the
about
cast.
that?
That is the
No,
cast.
there's-
Speaking of a great cast, I watched Zodiac for the first time.
Oh
last
yeah,
night.
that cast is
that
amazing.
was such a good movie.
Yeah, that movie's amazing. When he's in the basement and that guy comes back and he thinks it's
Oh, dude, the whole movie is great.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
but I'm
slow burn.
I'm super excited about this movie. I'm a Tarantino fan, obviously.
Get him on the podcast.
I mean, he's not my friend.
Not like how we could get Nicolas Cage on the podcast.
Well, if you go on the website and you click on it and you type, it types the screenplay.
Nice.
Well, guys.
the whole thing.
Well, guys, I also just,
Oh no, it's filmed in 16mm black and white,
Of course, it's Quentin Tarantino.
circa 1961.
Tarantino's the best.
No, guy.
A publicity interview on the set of the TV
Kreger,
show on
stop
Bounty
eating
Law.
that mic.
Oh, this is great. This is just the opening of the actual trailer written in screenplay format.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
How cool.
I gotta say, one thing that's gonna really drive this movie's publicity up, the #1 top billed person on the cast, Luke Perry.
Ooh, that posthumous stuff going on here.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Interesting.
yeah.
Who would have thought Luke Perry would be in this movie?
Just to throw you a little assist.
He
Cam,
always revives careers.
That's
like,
true.
He's so good
I-
at doing that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a little bit of other like popular names. We have Timothy Olyphant.
Also, revive was not a play on words, but it is now.
I know. I was gonna say he's not anymore.
So we also have Timothy Olyphant, which he's
Yeah.
the one from the Santa Cruz Diet.
he's not from Operation Dumbo Drop.
Yeah, he's an actual elephant.
Yeah. We have Dakota Fanning. Al Pacino.
Where has she been lately?
Tarantino movie.
College.
No, she's been cooling down.
Yeah. She's been fanning herself.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
We have Al Pacino.
I like Al Pacino.
We have Tim Roth.
Oh,
Of course.
Mm,
I love him.
Yeah, I know.
He's the best.
We have
He's the best in Tarantino movies,
Emily
too.
Yeah.
Emily Hirsch. I can't pronounce
Oh,
that.
she's
Emil.
Emil
No,
Hirsch.
Emil Hirsch.
Emil Hirsch, yeah.
She's
Emil Hirsch.
amazing.
Yeah, we have
Emil
Damian
Hirsch.
That's
Damian
Cole's favorite
Lewis.
actor.
Is it really?
Wait,
Yeah,
did you
he's
say
good.
Daniel Day-Lewis?
No, Damian Lewis.
Oh, Damian Lewis.
He's a redhead.
I don't-
He plays Steve McQueen. He can also
Oh,
say Steve McQueen.
cool.
Wow.
We
Oh, I
have,
know who you're talking
We
about.
have Damon Herman. He plays Charles Manson.
Okay.
Oh, that'll be
that's
cool.
fun.
We have Kurt Russell.
Yeah,
Of course.
everyone
perfect.
knows him.
Perfect.
Yeah. We have
Samuel
we have
Jackson.
James Marston.
Oh, good.
Oh, I love James Marsden.
Yeah, I love him too.
He's great.
We have Scoot McNairy.
That's my name. That's me. I'm in the movie.
We have Rumor Willis.
Okay.
That's Bruce Willis. That's Bruce Willis' daughter.
That's Rumor's daughter.
you're
I mean,
right.
Bruce's
Yeah.
daughter.
What was she in recently? I just watched.
A movie.
Die Hard.
No. She was in a movie.
Here,
Oh
I'll-
no, she was on Catfish, the TV show.
Oh, really?
Oh no, she wasn't. Yes, she was. She was in Catfish, the TV show. Yep. Anyway,
TV show's
moving
fun.
on. Yeah, it's all right.
No, there's a bunch of. different
Oh yeah,
people.
it's a Tarantino cast. It's packed
Yeah.
with
Oh yeah,
everyone that's
always
important.
because everyone wants to
Oh
be
yeah,
in a Tarantino film.
Clifton Collins Jr.
Oh, dude.
He was actually in.
Ding dong, motherfucker! Ding
was
dong!
actually
I
in-
love him in Boondock
Also-
Saints
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Also, the movie my cousin wrote, directed, and acted in, and he's in that movie.
Clifton Collins Jr.
Yeah,
It's-
Chris Pine's in that movie.
It's
as
really
well as
funny because Clifton Collins Jr. will take roles
Because
like.
I want to give me a job.
I'll see what he's doing.
I-
Because I want to be on the podcast.
I also act.
Actually, I'll talk to him.
Let's
right
do
now.
that.
Krager, I also act.
Hey, I have
good at
two.
it.
I have two
he's
acting
here
credits on
pretending-
IMDb.
He's here pretending like he's friends with us.
Yeah. I have two acting
too
credits
he's
on
too-
IMDb, guys. Come on.
Well, Cam is too hoity-toity.
you have
for us.
4? Damn
I
it.
have 4 credits
You have
on
2
IMDb.
times more than me.
Yeah.
I need to get in a few more movies.
Lead assistant editor on Lake Los Angeles.
Oh wait, we're
no, mine are all acting.
I
Like,
was gonna
Oh,
say,
I
are,
have to
are
have 3
we
other
including actual like crew credits? Because I have a bunch of those.
well, you were an extra in a lot of stuff too. On top of that, like you can see you in
Yeah,
a bunch
extras
of
don't get
background.
credited.
No, but I'm saying like if you want to see you on screen, you can do that probably more than me and
yeah.
Cam
That's true.
can.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm the only one here without IMDb credits.
Yeah. Did you even live in LA?
Yeah, come
Kreger?
on.
Come on.
Krager.
Cam, you would know this. wasn't there something about Quentin Tarantino like stopping to make movies after after
he
a
said
certain number?
He said he
Yeah.
was going to stop before this one. Hateful Eight was going to be his last one, and then he was like, "Oh wait, I'm really good at this, and I like it," so he did another one.
That or he got
good.
like the down payment on something.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. I don't know. It's hard to say what anyone's motive is, but he is a good storyteller. So
Amazing
I will give him the
storyteller.
benefit of the doubt that yes, he does it because he enjoys
He can
it.
keep making as many movies as he
Yeah, I
wants.
love his
Yeah.
movies.
I
What's
just
what's
had-
your guys' favorite Tarantino film?
Oh, that is
That's a
hard.
good one.
Mine,
the-
Kill Bill Volume 2.
That one's really
Kill
good.
Bill Volume 2 is better than Volume 1.
Mm-hmm. And the Kill Bills are my two favorite
Kill
movies
Bill,
he's done.
I've never actually watched all the way through.
We need to watch
the
it, please.
Kill Bill Volume 1
I'm
and
going to
Volume
do a
2.
girls' night with your wife, and then
Yeah.
we're going to do
I don't
a
think-
guys' night with all of us.
I don't think she'd like Kill Bill.
No, we're not going to watch it.
Oh,
at
I see.
No, at girls' night with your wife, we're going to like do mani-pedis and like
Yeah,
facials.
I want
and
to be there
stuff.
for that, though.
Sorry, she invited me.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. I
What's
need to-
yours, Kreger?
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking. I'm kind of tossed up. Shoot. Let me come
I
back.
feel like
come back
yeah,
to
I
me.
feel like I need to relook up because I don't want to say
Yeah.
something generic like Pulp Fiction or
Like,
Inglorious
I love-
Bastards,
I
but
love
like
Pulp Fiction. I
Well,
love
see,
Reservoir
honestly,
Dogs.
that's what I was going back and like. I guess I don't want to be too mainstream, but like,
his movies are pretty mainstream.
yeah,
this day and age, so.
Inglorious Bastards, and then
Incredible.
He did
Django.
He did the God bless America. Dang it, that's.
Can we
Yeah.
agree that the worst ones
He
were
didn't do God
Planet
Bless
Terror
America?
and
Death-
what was the other one?
Death
Death
Race?
Proof?
Yeah, the stuff that
Oh,
he did.
those were
I
so
was-
good. The
Rodriguez.
Grindhouse
I was
movies.
actually-
Yeah, I love those, but I love them for a different reason.
Actually,
Yeah.
Joe, I was gonna say it's kind of between Inglorious Bastards, Django, and those two movies. The
D is silent. Say it better.
Yeah.
Django. I'm
There
sorry.
you go. The D is silent.
Yeah.
The Django.
That's part of the movie. Is he always says the D is silent.
I know. Anyway, but no, I actually enjoyed Death Proof and all that.
Yeah,
kind of
those are
stuff.
fun.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
fun.
So his filmography is Reservoir Dogs, Jackie Brown, Pulp Fiction, the two Kill Bills, Django Unchained, those Grindhouse films, and Hateful Eight. And this is his 8th film.
Not Inglourious Bastards?
Oh,
Are we
Inglorious Bastards.
Are we talking
about,
about movies that he directed, not
Yeah,
wrote
directed.
for?
Okay.
Okay.
I was going to say, what about the one
From
with
Dusk Till
George-
Dawn.
Yeah, that
Did you
one,
say
From
that
Dusk
one
Till
already?
Dawn.
Yeah, he produced that.
He produced it.
and starred in it.
Right.
Yes.
With the
but Robert Rodriguez directed it,
Oh, okay.
And then he did a bunch
and
of
that
stuff.
movie's amazing.
He did a
Yeah,
bunch
it
of stuff
is.
producing too, like Hostel and everything.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
remember when I first watched it, I had no idea what I was watching. I was
About the
watching
vampire part? You had no idea?
No, I was watching with my friend, and like his parents walked in. He's like, "What are you guys watching?" And he's like, "Oh, it's just a vampire movie." And we hadn't gotten
you
to
were
that
like,
point.
"What?"
I was like, "What the hell are you talking about? This
You
is
wanna-
a
you
vampire
wanna know
movie?
some-
Why are you lying?"
You want to
And
know
then-
some random stuff he directed? I'm looking up right now.
Yeah.
He directed 2 episodes of CSI.
Weird.
Yeah, super weird. He was special guest director on Sin City, technically, like a section
Oh,
of
yeah.
it. He
Oh, that makes
directed.
sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So let's see here.
That totally makes sense.
Jackie Brown. Did we say Jackie Brown?
said
You
Jackie
said Jackie
Brown.
Brown? Okay.
Do you guys
And
like Jackie Brown? I love
Yeah,
Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown's good.
I was so long ago, I don't even remember. It was like when I first started getting into like films that weren't just like stupid films.
Yeah.
So I can't. I should probably watch it again.
Yeah.
4 Rooms.
Oh, I know about 4 Rooms. That movie's great.
I don't
Yeah,
know
that
if I
movie. He
remember.
did an episode of ER.
It's not spacious enough for me.
No.
This episode of ER, like,
He
just
did-
blood spurting
Yeah.
everywhere.
And then he did a movie called My Best Friend's Birthday.
Okay, I also have to.
I don't
make-
know anything
That was
about
2 years before I was born.
I also have
Okay.
to make a retraction. That actor that I said he wasn't in my cousin's movie. It was actually.
Oh, Clifton Collins Jr.
Yeah, it wasn't him.
Darn, I love that guy.
No, it's someone who I think kind of looks similar. It's John Hawkes.
Don't know that one.
I know who that guy is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks.
He's a good actor.
I don't know why, but for some reason he kind of. I kind of got them mixed up a little bit.
Oh yeah, he does look a lot
makes
like
sense. They
him.
have that
Joe, did you
similar
say
look.
what you're stoked on yet?
No, I have not.
Well, I don't think we finished our answer. I'm just gonna say Pulp Fiction because
It's a
that's
good movie.
probably
and it's also a really good movie.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not fun. It's kind of disturbing, but it's good.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up. Inglourious Bastards, Django, Reservoir Dogs, and
I did not like Reservoir Dogs, honestly.
You didn't like
Pulp
Reservoir
Fiction.
Dogs? Love Reservoir
I must have just not been in the right headspace.
Mr.
Dude,
when I was
did,
watching it.
did that movie not ruin Stuck in the Middle with you
Oh
forever?
my gosh, that's the only thing I can think of now.
Yeah.
It's so good.
This is cutting
I
off the
don't know.
tops here.
Yeah.
I feel like I just
Stuck
kind of
in the
blocked most of that
middle
movie
with
out.
you.
I actually just
That's
had,
the best
I had an idea. We could watch my
dancing.
cousin's movie, then I could try and get him on to do the podcast.
Oh, that'd
That's
be
a
cool.
great idea.
That's a great
I
idea.
think we should do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll follow up on that
I'll
one.
talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll have your people reach out to his people.
We could also do a table read of Squid Fist.
There you go.
Yeah!
We have when you finish
Oh my
Squid Fist, we
gosh,
have to
that
do
would be
that.
so awesome. A table
I
read
want
of
to
it?
do a table read.
I want to be the
hard.
squid. You could be the fist.
Can I be the thumb? No, I want to be the pinky. Yeah, I'm the pinky.
That's a joke.
All
from
right,
yesterday.
Joe. What are you stoked on?
3 things that are real quick. It was released, what was it, about a week ago, about 2 weeks ago?
About a week ago.
It was something that we have mentioned before on this podcast. It was released. It's called Love, Death, and Robots.
Yes, I haven't watched it
Have you
yet.
guys watched it? It
No,
is so
I need
good.
to. I need to.
It is really good. Very entertaining.
I was too busy watching the
and
Goofy movie.
It's really funny.
No, yeah, Joe. After me and Joe went to the gym because we swole, son.
Yeah.
We went back to his house and he's like, "Dude, have you started watching?" I'm like, "I totally forgot." And then we watched the first like 3 or 4 episodes, and they're only like
How long are they?
12 minutes.
Oh, that's so
they're
easy to get through.
Some are 10, some are 12, some
Yeah.
are like 15. Like they're super
It's
easy
so
to get
easy
through.
to get through.
But honestly, the animation on these episodes are incredible.
Yeah.
It's so
Insane.
good.
Did you watch episode 3 yet, Cam?
No, I was with you guys all day yesterday, and then I went home and went to sleep.
I meant today.
No, I was busy.
Yeah, you got things to do.
Okay.
Anyways,
Things.
Thank you.
this Friday, a Netflix.
You did your own setup.
I know. Yeah. He's a straight guy and what's not the straight guy?
What?
And like a comedy setup. There's like the straight guy.
the straight man, and then the
Straight
color,
man.
and then the color one.
I don't
The
think
color,
it will
yeah.
ever get. Sorry to interrupt, but I don't think it will ever get better than when you were really, really drunk a couple weeks ago, and
yeah.
you were like, it's on that one. It's on that one streaming website. And you were like,
Netflix.
Had the wherewithal to do that. So what's on Netflix?
A new movie coming out this Friday called The Highwaymen.
Interesting.
And it's starring Kevin Costner, Woody Harrelson, and Kathy Bates. And it's all about the story of the 2 law officers who track down and capture Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, that's super cool.
Oh yeah.
There's a trailer for it, and it looks incredible.
Hey, well, Bonnie and Clyde.
Actually, before we watched Robots versus I almost said Robots versus Wrestler.
Dude,
How I Met Your Mother.
I love that.
Let's write that.
Yeah, I'm down to write
Okay,
that.
yeah, we
That's
can work on
great.
that.
Yeah,
I'm in.
yeah.
Before we're gonna watch Love, Death, and Robots, we were on YouTube and like we saw that, and it is freaking so good looking.
It
Like,
looks good.
oh my god! Like, I'm biased because it's got a Kevin in
My
it,
pen.
so but it's still gonna be really great.
My pen's missing. I was going to write Robots versus Wrestlers.
I'll remember that. Don't
Yeah,
worry
for
about
the
it.
name of the show. I want that to be the name of the show.
I don't think that's something that we're gonna forget easily.
That's true. I'll remember it. It'll be good.
One last thing.
Yes.
Have you heard of a show called, or do you know of someone named Philip K. Dick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do androids dream of
Yeah.
electric sheep?
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Right.
He wrote the Blade Runner thing.
Have you
Okay.
seen Philip K. Dick's Electric Dreams on Amazon?
Oh, I thought you were gonna. I did. I did watch that.
So I didn't know.
I only saw his
So-
analog dicks.
I also you're gonna ask if you saw Philip K. Dick's dick. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
So it's a show on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's basically Black Mirror on
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah.
It came out about a year ago.
Well, because he was a great sci-fi
About a year
writer.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
But it's actually pretty good. Not as good as Black Mirror, but it's very entertaining. So check that one out.
What was he? 80s? Is that when most of his stuff came out? No, before that.
Before
60s,
that.
50s.
Yeah.
How
Like 60s. I
Yeah.
think Do Android's Dream came out in the early 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Makes
it's
sense.
just a novella. It's a short story.
Yeah, and they just
Yeah,
built
it-
all of Blade Runner off of that.
I met the 2 screenwriters of Blade Runner when I was in grad school.
Humble
They
brag.
came and did a talk.
That's
and
super cool.
It was awesome. And I was like, how many times did you guys read Do Android's Dream? And he was like, I think I read it at least 150
Did you ask them
times.
how many times they were confused by their own story?
No, they were like totally in. It's a husband and wife combo.
Oh, that's super
And,
cool.
Yeah, and
That's
they wrote
great.
it together.
I love
and,
that.
That's
he worked.
very-
He
that's
worked
rare.
directly
Yeah, it
with
is.
Ridley Scott. Ridley would walk in and be like, "I want to
That
add
is
this,"
amazing.
and then they would he would write whatever Ridley was.
That's amazing.
into doing.
Well, then you would really like Electric Dream because it's basically a bunch of episodes.
I've seen 3
of-
episodes,
of
and I
different
really
short
like
stories.
it. I like
and
it
they
a
have
lot.
a couple of like top billed actors in it, like Steve Buscemi, Bryan
Yeah.
Cranston,
Ooh.
Terrence Howard,
Yeah.
Anna Paquin.
It's worth the watch, dude. I've
Wow.
watched 3 episodes already.
Cool.
Freaking
It's on
love it.
Amazon Prime.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
check
What
that
what
out.
is it
So
called
cool.
again?
Electric Dream.
Dreams.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm stoked on, and I'm surprised no one actually said either one of these things, but the first thing here is Stranger Things season
So ready.
3 got
So ready.
another
So ready.
trailer.
I didn't say it because I knew you were gonna.
Okay.
say it.
same
Yeah.
here.
I didn't say it because I haven't seen any
Yeah.
of it.
So super excited. Oh, you haven't watched any Stranger Things? Wow, you are not winning the title this week. So Stranger Things season 3 trailer came out. It looks awesome.
Kreger has left the building.
The next thing. The next thing that I'm stoked on is this 20th Century Fox Disney deal is done.
Yes.
And that means it's been announced that the X-Men and Fantastic Four will be rebooted under the Disney banner with only Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool staying the same, which means New Mutants could be on the chopping block, which really sucks because that's the one I wanted to
You were
see.
stoked
I was
about
so
that.
excited, but whatever. Kreger really left.
He's gone.
He's not even here.
Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool.
It's me, Kreger. Lady dudes.
That was me.
It's me, Kreger. I don't have hair and I've got a beard. It's me, Kreger, over here on the penis mic. I like the penis mic because I don't actually put penises in my mouth, but I like it.
That whole segment was just peaking.
Yeah, it was. That was way too loud. I'm sorry.
Audio engineering. Terrible.
Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool and Hugh Jackman as Wolverine are the only two things that can stay. in
That's
this
the only thing that
crossover.
matters.
But I don't think Hugh Jackman's
Oh
going to
no,
actually
he
stay.
won't.
No.
But that's the only things that should stay.
But anyway,
Pour a big.
this is another really long episode. Let's move on to, you know what? Should we do our random question?
Random.
Yeah, let's
Just do it real quick.
Real quick. All right.
Q-U-E-S-T-I-O-N.
All right, so I have a random question for you guys.
Okay.
And this is a question that was posed on the Chromosome Difference, which is the other podcast I'm on with my wife. So I thought I'd ask you guys. Now, people sometimes ask, if you had $1 million, what would you do? That's a little ridiculous.
If I had
If you had $10,000, which is a lot of money, but also not a ridiculously amount of money, what would you use it for?
Pay off my credit card debt.
Yep. Pay off debt.
Okay. Do you have like $10,000 of credit card debt?
I have right now. I have 10,000 of credit card debt. I have 8,000 of a personal loan debt, and then I have 125 of school debt still.
Whoa! All right. Well, that's what you're using it for.
I don't think I could mentally function with
I
that.
think
That's
in
why
the
I'm always sad and stressed out.
I think in the month of April, we're just gonna give all of our Patreon money to Cam. It's going to a good cause.
Yeah, I'm with Cam. It would go to actually that would probably just about cover my credit card and auto loan, which it's mostly it's mostly the auto loan. You know?
I mean, I am saying this like, oh wow, I have no debt. It's not true. I have a $270,000 home loan. That
Yeah.
Like,
But apart from that, I don't have any debt.
yeah, like in retrospect, like I don't have student loans. I literally just have like 2 or 3 credit cards, and I have 1 auto loan, and it's through a credit union, so it's super low APR. So it's like, in retrospect, I could be debt free within a couple years.
Yeah.
When I was in grad school, I needed a credit card because I was so poor, and all my extra money was going to making my movies.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't eating, I wasn't doing anything, and so I went to Chase, and they gave me a card, and I got approved for a $9,000 credit limit.
Yeah.
What?
And I just used all of it. And I was like, this will be fine. I can manage this like shortly, whatever. I was young, naive, just did it. And I've just been fucked ever since.
Yeah.
See, I think the reason that I got really lucky is the fact that like my 3 credit cards are like 800, like 1,400 and 1,500. So it's
That's
all
it?
it's very.
I know.
those
I
are
was
my
going to
limits.
say
So-
between
That's
all
your
my
limit?
credit cards, I have like $60,000 of credit I could pull out right now.
No,
Yeah.
I have 3 credit cards and none of them are over 1,500.
I still
Seriously?
manage though.
Yeah.
That, like my credit
Dang.
score is still over 700 because I take
Make
care
your
of it.
payments.
I make my payments.
As long as you make your payments.
Yeah, exactly.
And
But-
as long as you don't close a credit card account down.
Right.
Yeah.
So my credit score is still really high, and that's nice, but like it's just burdensome because it's money that I don't want to be spending.
When I moved
for
out,
payments.
I racked up $6,000 in credit card debt in 6 months.
Yeah,
and
it
then I
happens.
spent the 3.5 years until I got married paying that
Yeah, you
back,
have to.
trying because then you do it so quick,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh crap,
Then you
and
get
then you
stuck in the
really
hole.
have to
Yeah, exactly.
tighten down and
And
everything.
then, as a teacher, it's so hard to pay
Yeah.
all that back because I have my rent, my car, everything, and my
Right.
car payment's stupid high because I wasn't living on my own when I got the car, and so I was
Yeah.
like, this will be fine.
Different
And then-
situation.
And then now I've got a new situation. I've got all that stuff, and then like it's just burdensome.
No, I understand. Like I was back when I worked for JPL, humble brag. I was I had my car ended up having issues, and so I needed a new one. And I was legitimately like, I was about to go to the Dodge dealership and get a Dodge truck, and I am so glad I didn't. Like,
Yeah.
it would have ruined me.
Yeah, I would have buried you.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, what would you use it for? Wait, Craig, did you say what you would use it for?
Yeah, I'd pay off my
His
credit
car
card
and his
debt.
my
credit
credit card and
debt.
my auto
Okay.
loan.
Yeah, I would use it to pay off my debt as well, and then use the rest of it as a starting of a building of a down payment to buy a house.
Oh, that's
Well,
brilliant.
also awesome that all 10,000 wouldn't have to go to your debt. That means you have low debt. That is really awesome.
I do have low debt.
Yeah, Joe.
Snaps for Joe.
Is there any way that we can make a Patreon tier that's $200,000 to just get me in the black?
Dude, seriously, like, what would you get for that? Just like you can have the podcast. It's yours.
Am I allowed to exchange sexual favors? Can we call it a donation?
Oh, as long as what your sexual favor for is not in for the money.
It's not.
Yeah,
it
you're just
wouldn't
like,
be.
I find you attractive and this is consensual, and you just feel like gifting me $200,000.
100%.
Guys,
Yeah.
we're really just gonna have to craft this in a particular way.
Yes. Yeah. You know, all we got to do is like craft this. Maybe we'll start up something in Florida.
But what some paperwork?
Honestly,
but what about Bob?
Honestly, I don't think this is in the Patriot Act.
I love that movie, by
I don't
the
think
way.
it's in the Patriot Act either, because they're not listening to us. So it's completely discreet. It's just a massage.
We can't even get the NSA to listen to our podcast.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not true. David, the FBI, he messages.
He does message us all the time.
What about you, Jordan?
So what I said I would spend it for is I would take about $1,000 probably to buy some fun stuff that I would want to buy, and the other 9,000,
dildos.
Yeah, dildos, anal beads, stuff like that.
No, nice.
And then the other 9,000 I would just throw into our money market and just get some percentage back on it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's really boring.
Invest
I don't
it.
have any debt to really pay off right now. Like we've
Lucky you. That's
pretty much.
incredible.
Well, I have dual income. I'm married.
Yeah.
We both make good money. Our house
you guys,
is low.
You guys are also very, very responsible.
Yeah, Madison doesn't
And also,
buy anything.
You also
She's got me to stop buying
You also
stuff.
got that one book that one time that was really helpful.
That one book that one time. Well, Ryan Buds did give
Yes.
me the Dave Ramsey book,
Yes,
which
exactly.
helps. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Probably put most of it away.
That's really smart.
Yeah,
nice. Very nice.
Anyway, that's a really boring segment. So moving on.
I mean, I've always thought like you see all these athletes getting like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And, like,
how do you blow that so quick?
No, it's like
if I had $1 million,
You use 6,000 in 6 months. There's a very easy way to blow through all that
true.
money
But I'm
in
saying
that.
if I got $1 million, I could live my rest of my life on that.
That's what I was about,
definitely.
that's what I was about to say. If I got $1 million untaxed, it's very simple. I'd pay off all my debt. I would I would get I would put into a house and then just be keep working.
I would buy a $400,000 house for like cash down, and then the
Outside
rest
of
$600,000 I would
obviously.
just put in get interest back on it and just live off of that because I could live off of that forever.
Honestly, what I would do is I'd pay off my debt and I get a decent price house, and then I'd because I would need to work, I'd take the next couple months to do everything I could to get my welder certificate, and then I could start making in between $40 to $80 an hour doing small welding jobs.
Money really does help. And on that note, coins help too.
All the coins.
But do they operate the boy?
Yep.
Coin operated boy sitting on the shelf.
So that song lets you know that Cam is on his way down to the ring to defend his title. He is the what does he say again? The undefeated, not undefeated, but universal champion, whatever, Wreck My Podcast. He's something. He's holding the belt. He's the belt title.
He also runs off an unusable currency.
Yeah, that's true.
It's completely usable because I run off it.
Yep. So it's useful to him.
Fun fact, like 2 days ago, I made Kreger watch the music video for Coin Operated Boy.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, it's a weird music video.
It's so good.
It's, really
It's very weird. So what we're talking about this week, because I'm stoked on Stranger Things, and Kreger is going to hate me, is Stranger Things
Let's do this.
trivia.
Let's do it.
So you chime in with your name, and then I give you multiple choice. Everyone knows how to do this. But here's a fun new thing we're doing.
Oh.
Fun new thing, because we want to get me involved, right?
Yeah.
So whoever comes in last place this week between the three of you has to do trivia for next week.
You got
I
it.
like
This
it.
is the way to let the person with the title be able...
Start thinking, Kreger.
I'll get
this
on
is
it.
this is the perfect way to let the person with the title defend their title, and also let everyone get to play.
Exactly.
What's that?
Oh.
There are secrets being told right
yeah.
now on the podcast.
We must
because I don't think they want this to be told
on
to
the actual
everyone.
recording.
That's the dream.
Well, we'll talk about it once this
Cam
recorder
just
stops.
told me what he's stoked on for next week.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Very stoked on.
All right, you guys. So you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Question number 1. There are 10 questions, and I have a bonus in case we get down to a tie. Question number 1. In what year does...
Kreger. 1986.
No.
Joe,
Joe.
1985.
No. In what year, Cam, does season 1 take place? Is it 1987, 1993, 1983, or 1984?
Cam, 1984.
Wrong.
Jordan
83,
gets a
isn't
point.
No points on the board.
Jordan gets a point.
Was it 87?
I don't think I get a... Okay, I'll get a point.
Yeah.
It was 83.
Oh, okay.
So Jordan has a point, 1 point here. It's my first point, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I got butterflies. So number 2. What is the game that the boys play?
Joe.
Cam.
Joe got it.
Dungeons and Dragons.
It is Dungeons and Dragons. Joe is on the
Let's
board
go,
with 1
Joe.
point.
Am I the only one at the table that actually plays it?
Yes.
Yeah. What was the show originally called? Was it Strange Encounters, Montauk, Hawkins High, Kreger?
A.
It is not Strange Encounters.
That's dumb.
Or was it Finding Will?
Cam.
Finding
Finding Will.
No. Joe.
Joe.
Yes.
B, because I don't think it's Hawkins High.
It is Montauk because it was originally supposed to take place in Montauk in New Jersey.
As soon as I answered A, I'm like, oh, that's not.
Joe has 2. What is Barb's last name? Is it Holland, Harvey, Beverly, Kreger?
C.
No. Or we were never told it.
Cam. We were never told it.
That's wrong.
Yeah, that is.
They call
that's
her
wrong?
They call her parents Mr. or
Wait.
Mrs. and then the name.
Joe.
B. Nope. I get another
Dang it.
point. It's Holland.
It's 2-2.
2-2. This is
You just
crazy.
get points by default.
Yeah. Which hey, I didn't want to do it, but Kreger's
I
the
stole
one
it
who
from
wanted
the.
to do
I
it.
stole it from the difference between us.
And yeah, they do it over there.
By the way, I love you guys. Can't wait to see you.
Where does Joyce work? Does she work at Radio Shack, Hawkins General Store, Melvald's General Store, Kreger?
D.
No, she does not work at Hawkins Grocery.
Joe. Hawkins General Store.
That's incorrect.
Cam. Radio Shack.
Nope, that's where Bob works. Another point for Jordan. Melville's General Store. I can win this. Kreger's trying to do it to get Cam to take away the belt.
That's why he's doing it. He's a
Okay.
shithead.
No, Come on, guys.
legitimately didn't-
I
no,
literally
I-
have to do nothing.
Guys, I just did it to be fun. I thought you guys both watched this.
Yeah, you guys have watched this.
Yeah, when it came
been a
out,
minute.
like it's been a while.
It's been a minute since we've
Okay.
seen
been
it.
a while.
That's five.
Stranger
That's
Things.
5 questions down. I have 3.
and-
Joe has 2. We have 5 more questions. Where did Max come from in season 2? Was it Colorado? Was it California? Was it Indiana? Or was
Joe.
it Joe?
It's California.
It is California. 3-3. Who was the character that Lucas and Mike both dressed as when they came as the Ghostbusters? Was it Winston, Egon, Kreger?
C.
Not Stance.
Joe. Winston.
Not Winston. So Cam, it's either Egon or Venkman.
Cam. Venkman.
It is Venkman. He's on the board. 1-3-3. What is
that your first point, Cam?
Yeah. What is Eleven's real name? Is it Jane? Is it Ellen? Is it Julie? Or
Cam.
Kreger?
B.
It is not Ellen.
Cam. Jane.
It is Jane. 2-3-3. Wow. If he gets the next 2 right, he wins. If he gets one more,
look at this concentration
I know
right
he's
now.
concentrating. So number 9. What does Dustin name his Demodog? Is it Max? Is it D'Artagnan? Cam.
That one.
Yes, it is D'Artagnan. Of course, because the other ones were Fred or Pollywog. Like, of course, the Dungeons and Dragon kids are going to name it D'Artagnan. Number 10. So it's tied 3 ways. Kreger has no points on the board. 3-3. I don't know how I'm in this. What happened to Hopper's daughter? Did she die from cancer? Did she live with her mom? Is she missing? Kreger.
D.
She is not part of the lab's experiment.
Joe.
Cam.
She died from cancer.
She did die from cancer. Cam totally won. Yes!
Coin-operated boy sitting
Cam
on the shelf.
had a come from behind victory, which is the best way he likes to have a victory.
Yes, it is. Oh man,
I cannot believe that you pulled that out, Cam. That was amazing.
Oh, I feel so good right now. I'm so invigorated. My adrenaline is
I
flowing.
am so disappointed in you.
I
Joe.
almost won.
Oh my god.
You know what's sad too? I didn't put my song in here this week, so I'm like, there's no way that I'm gonna win.
What'd your song be?
I can't tell you guys.
Okay.
So
Good news, Kreger
is gonna be doing trivia next week.
I tried my damnedest. I tried.
You did try.
I
You
tried my
tried. You had a
damnedest.
good strategy.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Does he choose the topic then?
Yes.
And
He
all
gets
the
to-
questions and
Yeah,
everything?
he gets to pick
Oh.
anything.
So we're gonna do it. It has to be a topic and
Topic,
okay,
correct.
okay.
I mean, your topic could be general knowledge if you want to
General
go there.
knowledge.
Yeah,
General
knowledge.
If you want to go there with that, that's fine. I like to kind of keep it
Okay, no,
topical,
yeah.
but that's up to you. You now have the
I don't
reins.
know, I may decide because like I don't want to seem like I'm stealing stuff, but like I really like how the difference between us. They do like just like they pick from random different stuff. So
Sometimes they
so
do
it doesn't
actual-
screw over people who've never seen Stranger Things.
Well, hey,
Well, that's your own fault.
yeah,
We're a pop
watch
culture
Stranger.
podcast,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. What do you expect? We talk about
We're
pop culture
here.
Yeah.
With that, though, we have a new segment, guys. This new segment is a segment that Joe is going to do for us here. It's Guess the Celebrity's Birthday.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, Guess the Celebrity's Birthday. So Joe is going to give us some clues to someone this week. You explain it. You go. It's your segment.
Yeah, so essentially, I have 10 celebrity birthdays. Now, these are all celebrities who have their birthday this week.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to give you 3 clues as to who these people are. It's going to go very fast, kind of like a lightning round.
Okay.
Use your name to buzz in. Jordan, you're able to play.
I'm get to play. This is just for bragging rights.
bragging
though.
rights. There's no belt, no title. This is just for bragging rights. All the people who have birthdays this week, give you 3 hints. I'll give you an example.
Loser has to bring a beer next time for us to try.
Oh, that's
I
a
like
good.
it.
I like that
Yeah.
too.
All right. Loser has to bring a beer.
I have so much beer in my fridge right now.
I'll give
Jordan
you an example.
Yeah.
So this person doesn't actually have a birthday this week, but the example would be Clue 1, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Kreger.
Clue 2, Parks and Rec. Clue 3, Jurassic
Chris
World.
Pratt.
Kreger.
Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's
So
I
do we
like
chime
this.
in with our name then?
Yes, you chime in with your name.
Cool.
Kreger knew right away because I already told him that example when I was explaining it to him.
Collusion.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because like he stole it from the Mason
Yeah.
Island show.
Okay, cool.
Okay, thank
we
you,
steal all. Yeah, we steal all our stuff from other shows here. Come on.
All right. Number 1, Poker Face.
Cam, Lady Gaga.
Correct. She turns 33 this week.
Wow.
Oh.
Number 2, he was awarded the outstanding lead actor in a comedy. Sheldon.
Kreger.
Jordan.
Wait, let him
Yeah.
answer.
Oh, I gotta give it up.
Bazingus.
Jim Parsons.
Jim Parsons is correct. He turns 46.
Ooh, he's a
No.
bit older.
Number 3, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Jordan. I think Cam got that.
It was Jordan.
I think it was Jordan.
Quentin Tarantino.
That is correct. He turns
Nice.
56.
He does.
Yeah, he is.
Number 4. I think it's 4, right? Yeah, number
Yeah.
4. Hocus Pocus.
Jordan. Damn.
3.
Witches.
Sex in the City.
Cam.
Cam got it first.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
I should have just
No,
said her
she's
name.
a horse.
My third clue was looks like a horse.
That's great.
Number 5, London Bridge.
Kreger. Fergie.
Correct.
Oh.
How come every time I come
So
around
what's-
my
hang on.
London Bridge
One-
when I go down like...
Choo choo.
Yeah.
1, 2, 2.
I thought it was one.
No, I have 2.
Because we're on.
Okay.
We're on.
I don't think I
6
said
now.
it. Quentin Tarantino is going to be turning 56.
No, you
Sarah
did.
Jessica Parker, 54. Fergie, 44.
Okay.
Wedding Crashers.
Kreger.
And you got it first, Kreger.
Owen Wilson.
Incorrect.
Will Ferrell. No, not Will Ferrell.
Oh no, he already said
He
Will
is. He is
Ferrell.
in it. He is in
He
it
is
though.
in it, but the next
Jordan.
clue is The Interview.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn
Vince
is
Vaughn.
correct.
There
He
you
will
go.
be 49.
Wasn't Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn in both those movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Will Ferrell. No, Will he wasn't.
Yeah,
in it.
Will
The
Ferrell
last
wasn't in
clue
the
was
movie.
Swingers.
Oh, that would
That
have.
would have
Yeah.
given it away.
Exactly.
That movie's great.
Yeah.
All right. This
Written by
next one.
John Favreau.
That's right.
The Favre.
This next person led his franchise to their first world championship in 36 years.
Kreger. LeBron James.
Incorrect. He is a quarterback.
Jordan. Tom Brady.
Incorrect.
Come on.
Last clue.
I thought they didn't do good before.
Denver Broncos, Indianapolis Colts.
Cam. Peyton Manning.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That's so.
He will be
ridiculous.
43.
Yeah.
Nah, he could still be playing.
3 to 1.
I wish.
3 to 1.
We'd be a
All
lot
right.
better.
Yeah, we would be.
3 to 1. We have 3 more. The next clue, The Godfather.
Kreger. Al Pacino.
Incorrect.
Jordan. Marlon Brando.
Incorrect.
Is he dead?
Francis Ford Coppola.
You guys are all incorrect.
I went with
Wait,
the
let's-
director.
let's-
You should have waited.
We should just.
I should have.
Yeah, let's just let him do the other 2, and then we reset, right?
But we have
Yeah,
to
we can-
listen
we
to
can
both of
reset.
them. We
Yeah.
have to listen to both of them.
Okay.
Okay. So the first clue was The Godfather. Second clue, Elf. Number 3, Misery.
Jordan. Kathy Bates.
Incorrect. She was not in The
I
Godfather.
don't know. It's been forever since I've seen The Godfather. I thought maybe she popped up. in
Elf.
it.
Oh, his dad in it. What's his name?
The Godfather. Elf.
I
Misery.
don't know the actor's
Oh!
name. I don't know
The
the
dude
actor.
who's the dad in Elf.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know the actor's name.
Cam, Zoe Deschanel.
Nah.
2, 1. The answer is James Caan.
That's his name.
That's
his name.
And he will be 79.
Wow, really? He looks great.
Yeah,
for
he does
79.
look great.
All right, we
Call
have
me
2
James.
more. We still have, what, 3, 3, 1?
No, yeah,
Yeah,
3, 3, 1. So
All right.
I am eliminated from. I can tie
No, you
it.
can tie
You
it.
could tie it.
I'll have to think up of a tiebreaker.
It'll be my Stranger Things question.
We'll Rochambeau.
This person was named one of the 100 greatest singers ever by Rolling Stone magazine. He sang with Run DMC.
Cam, Steven Tyler.
That is correct.
Oh, so
Last clue was
good.
Aerosmith. Steven Tyler will be 71.
So good. Okay.
Last one.
So I could cock block.
So you can cock block or Cam can steal the win, and this is going to be a good one. Last clue. American Badass. From Death Valley.
Jordan. Undertaker.
That is correct.
Yes.
Mark something is his real name.
Mark the Undertaker Calloway.
Calloway.
Will
Tied.
be 54 this week.
Tied.
All right.
Life was not kind to him. He looks very old.
Kreger's bringing beer.
Kreger is bringing beer. Let's
Kreger lost the title and this.
I don't feel as bad about losing the title because I legitimately have never seen it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's fair.
That's true. I don't think we need a winner. We could just tie it.
Yeah, I'm down with
Yeah,
tying.
we're tied.
That was fun.
We can make it a tie. I'm fine
Yeah.
with that.
So that's fun. That was a good.
I liked that. That was a really cool segment.
That was a
both of you
great
have to wear a tie
segment.
tomorrow. I mean,
I wear a tie to work every day anyway. No, I don't. I wear a t-shirt and a hoodie.
So that's your celebrity birthdays.
Yeah.
Tune in to next week.
Hopefully this doesn't give us a copyright.
Well, it's not actually.
No, it's a
is it?
cover of the Beatles, but it sounds very similar to them.
It does.
Okay, so guys, that was the show.
It was a good show.
Yeah, now I'm going to butt plug it up.
Do it.
Oh. Where'd it go? So you can find us on Instagram or Twitter at WreckMyPodcast or email us at wreckmypodcast@gmail.com. We are on all major podcasting apps as well as YouTube. So if you want to see our faces, then watch us there, you big creeps. Also, be sure to subscribe to win the art book. Rate, review, and subscribe, all that fun stuff. It really helps us out. If you want to support us and get some fun rewards, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/WreckMyPodcast. We have some great patrons. Ryan Buds, who has an awesome podcast called Trivia with Buds. Our mutual friend Cole Phen of Cole Phen Enterprises. And the difference between us is now a patron as well. So you can check them out for some great content. If you don't like us enough to be on the Patreon, no worries. We have another way you can support us financially without paying anything out of pocket. If you go to our website, wreckmypodcast.com, you'll see an Amazon link at the top. Click that banner to go to Amazon just like normal, and anything you purchase during the session will give us a little bit of a kickback. Costs you nothing, but really helps us out. Thank you to Ben from Petrified Gumbo Music for making some of our amazing songs. If you have a podcast or show that you need a composition for, hit him up at petrifiedgumbomusic.com. Weird name, but amazing music. We have episodes themed on a specific topic that come out every Wednesday. This Wednesday is a Goofy movie, so if you grew up in the 90s like us, go check that one out. We also have a show coming out every Monday that's this thing you just listened to called Around a Round Table. Thank you to my guests for being here. And finally, thank you to our listeners, because without you, we would be like a tree falling in the forest with no one to hear us.
3 words, 8 letters.
We pick a row.
Don't
I'm
forget.
just a poor boy. I like the movies.
He's just a poor boy.
He likes the movies.
He works all his life to buy a single ticket. Oh, will he let it go? No, he will not let it go. Let it go. Popcorn, no. He will not let it go. I don't know.
Popcorn, will you let me go?
Let me go.
Will you let him go?
Let me go.
Butter sauce.
No, 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 no. no, no.
Oh, Mamma Mia, I want Raisinets, but they don't have any at the front. Why do you drink water like that?
You don't know?
Oh, he's trying to do the hiccups
11
thing.
really fast sips of water.
Yeah, I just hold my breath and
Oh, wait, that's
say
a thing?
umbrella in my
Yeah,
head.
to get rid of hiccups.
Everyone, okay, so it's pretty much like when you
Everyone has their own
hold
theory.
B and down or A and up or whatever
Oh,
on
to catch a
Pokemon and catch a
Pokemon?
Pokemon. It doesn't actually work, but in your head it does, and everyone has their own little thing
Yeah.
of how to get rid of hiccups.
Okay.
None of them work, but it's a placebo effect. Okay, so
Just hold your breath until you pass out and usually
yeah,
goes
that's
away.
totally fine.
And then
So I think I
take
sound
it somewhere completely different.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
check. All right, here, let's go one at a time and see here. Check.
Don't be a dummy. Come on the tummy.
Yeah. So do we want to pour one of our sours first?
Yeah, let's
so
do
we can
that.
get
Let's
into
try the
that, and
one
then-
that's super citrusy with vanilla. The one.
Yeah,
that one.
the first
yeah,
one.
I want to try that one.
Yeah, that one.
escape
Escape
plan.
plan. So we'll talk about that in the beer segment a little bit.
I'm
but,
going to need an escape plan if these dates go bad.
so we'll just call you and
Yeah,
be like,
do you want one of us to be
bail
your
out.
emergency
the
family member in a
15-minute
hospital
rule?
call?
Yeah, I'll shoot you a text.
All right, I am so in for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make something so elaborate, and I'm gonna see how you play along.
Oh, dude, it's me. I'll play along.
I
real
know.
well.
Here-
That's why I'm very excited.
Let's see this color when it comes out because I'm very curious. Oh, that looks like orange juice.
It
That
does.
looks beautiful.
That's a pretty color, man.
There's like sediment in it.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful because we only have we don't have a lot of beers. Or I mean, for the sours,
For
like
the
we're only
sours,
sharing
They're like little tasties.
the little tasties of each one.
The,
That's
uh,
weird. It has
See the
sediment.
sediment?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to?
I would imagine so. I mean, if it's made with all that fruit and all that
Maybe
coconut
it's
and
pulp.
stuff.
Sours have sediment?
What if some just like guy at the factory just threw a handful of sand into it?
Ooh, I can smell that over here.
Yeah, it's really, really, really refreshing smelling.
Usually what happens is the beer sits on a shelf or in keg, yeast and protein particles fall out of solution that end up at the bottom, creating a thin layer of white particles. Whatever to do with the yeast sediment at the bottom of your beer. Cloudy beer with the sediment in your glass is all about. Interesting. So I assume it's supposed to be fine, but we shall see.
I'm gonna drink it.
You
In.
know
If
what
we-
happens when you assume.
If we all die, then we know what it was from.
Sediment.
Sediment.
Just let it settle down.
All the other
Yeah.
alcohols.
Yeah, let it
we're
settle
having
till
will
it's to the
kill
bottom.
it. We'll be fine.
That's true. Apparently, so we'll talk about it when we get to this. When we get to the segment.
Look it up.
Oh, I didn't look up I was just looking up whether if sours that's typical of a sour or not. I know that we had that effing birthday cake.
Yeah.
And when I had it a long time ago, there's tons of sediment in it. The one we had a little bit of sediment,
less
but not
salty,
a
yeah.
lot.
I
but
think the worst part is the fact that how close I was to paying freaking $20
For a
four
gross beer.
for a 4-pack. I'm so happy I didn't. That would have been
dude, this smells.
sad.
This smells like a cocktail.
It does. It really does. It's so.
This is like
fruity.
an orange juice cocktail. Okay.
Oh well,
I
it is
love how
brewed
that
with
smells.
lactose. So
Yeah.
that might be
It might be. I don't know. Milk stouts are brewed with
it's
lactose.
brewed with black toast.
black toast.
exactly.
Oh my god. So
I could
Real-
drink a million of these.
Is it that good?
So really funny story. So I had to go drop off Wendy at her car this morning. Wow. And so we swung by Bagel.
That's crazy.
Have you guys ever been to Bagel Boys?
No.
Schlegel's Bagels.
Schlegel's Bagels?
Schlegel's Bagels. Anyway, Bagel
I love Bagel Boys. It's good.
Bagel Boys is across the street from Costco. It is not even close to the best bagel place in Santa Cruz. But
Yeah.
regardless, so we were there, and I brought Ellie because I didn't know because the carpet guys are just there to clean her
And
carpets.
she loves bagels.
Yeah, Ellie loves bagels, like her dad. Anyway, so we were there in line, and these two big black dudes come in. They start petting the dog. I'm like, oh, it's really cute. And then this like white middle-aged mom comes in, and she's like, "Can I
She
pet
started
it?"
petting the black
No.
dudes.
Even better. So she reached. She was about. She like, "Can I pet your dog?" And then before I could say yeah, the guy's like, "Blacks only."
Nah.
And she got so freaked out, and we all just started laughing so
Yeah.
hard.
Oh, that's funny.
It was really funny.
That was really funny. I like that.
So Jordan, when we went bowling,
Uh-huh.
I
there
can't
was
tell
the
if you like it.
tiniest little dog ever, and Cam
yeah.
goes up to the owner and he goes, "Hi, I've had all my shots. Can I pet your dog?"
That's funny.
I did. Yeah, she wasn't letting anybody pet it. They're like, yeah, she's brand new. She's only like 6 weeks
She was
old.
smaller than
Then my hand.
Cam's hand.
Oh, dang, that's
smaller than
really
hold on,
tiny.
hold on, hold
It's a
on.
peanut.
So she wasn't letting anyone touch the dog because it's so young and vulnerable, yet she brings it to a freaking bowling.
Yeah.
alley.
Yes, the dirtiest place you could possibly take it.
That lady's going places.
Yeah, could you imagine
Is
if you
it dirtier?
I don't
could
think-
you imagine if bowling balls had a spot for your pinky?
Well, according to Kreger, the pinky is the cleanest finger.
and I debunked that in one hand motion.
Honestly, it kind of shocked me.
Yeah, it did.
It was
Yeah,
a
it was a shocking
It was a
development.
shocker.
Yeah.
But yeah, I walked up to the dog and like Joe said, I was like, "Oh, I had all my shots. Can I pet her?" And then like the lady was just like, "Yeah."
She let you pet actually.
She was like,
I pet the
"Yeah."
tiny little peanut. Like its head was like the size of a racquetball. Like it was so little.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's crazy.
tiny.
It was so
And
cute.
it was funny. We were at the bar and I'm talking to Cam and I stopped mid sentence and I go, "Is that a dog?"
And I whipped my head around so fast because.
And which is why he's wearing a brace now.
Yeah, I am. I'm also wearing the title over my shoulder.
Oh, shots fired.
That's very unnecessary.
No serve returned.
I'm not on my game right now.
Drink a couple more of these.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Are you supposed to
You
swirl it or
wanna-
not swirl
I
it?
don't think it really matters.
Do you want to do a trial run on all your sound effects on
Well,
that
I
board
think
there?
the sound effects. Oh, that's a good idea. Hang on. Let's see
Like,
if
how
this
do you
is too
control
loud.
like volume and things?
Find anything that says whether or not this sediment is normal, but that's okay.
Sedimentary, my dear Watson.
Oh yeah, thank you.
What are we doing?
1, 2, 3.
Spelunk.
Okay, so you guys ready to start this off?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right.
Let's get this bread.
Let's do this.
Or you guys can keep talking if you want.
Oh, have you guys heard about the Motley Crue autobiography film that's on Netflix called The Dirt?
No desire.
Motley Lou.
No.
I don't like Motley Crue.
Well, screw you. Second of all, it looks like I saw the trailer. It looks pretty cool. It doesn't look like, oh, it's amazing, but like that looks really interesting. And the guy who plays Ramsay Bolton in Game of Thrones is one of the members.
So I will
Wow.
say, I don't have a
Wow.
problem with Motley Crue, but I will say they are
Overrated.
so overrated.
I agree that they're
Just
overrated.
not as good as
No.
everyone thinks.
No,
they
I
are, and
agree that they're overrated, but I've always enjoyed their music.
I'd be perfectly fine with them not even existing as a band.
Same.
I don't have enough care to argue with that, but I'll tell you what, they do get my seal of approval.
Kreger's seal of approval. That's good.
Huh? Sorry. I touched the tip, my bad.
Sorry. Always
Hold on.
touch the tip.
Here, I'll make it better.
Oh, you just kissed the tip. Nice. Was good.
I don't feel
It
right
feels.
anymore.
Did you just say feels good?
Nice.
Oh, that's not good.
So I spanked Cam's butt last night.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Oh my god.
To get that
Yeah.
sour IPA
You
out.
spanked me better than Jackie,
Jackie did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a nice conversation.
I'm a master spanker.
Yeah. I spanked you too.
He did.
Yeah.
I had no warning. It was just
No.
completely out of out of the blue there.
Yeah. Big hands, big slap.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, why? Thank you.
You got it. Yeah. Big hand, big slap. I like spanking.
Me too.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's underrated.
Yeah, it's an underrated thing. It's super
Like,
fun.
I don't know. Like I've always thought, like, especially when I've dated girls, it's like, like if I'm like slapping or grabbing your ass, obviously in the right situations, it means I'm attracted to you, you are attractive, and I enjoy your hiney. Like
What about when you dated guys?
That was never an issue because I don't date guys.
Oh,
And
I thought
they never
the
minded
spanking
him.
was never an issue.
No, they never minded him grabbing his.
No,
hiney.
my hand wasn't big enough.
Yeah.
Was that really loud?
That was
No.
no, it wasn't super
Oh
loud.
no. Okay. Oh.
All right, should we do this
yeah,
phenomena?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh wait, I have the title. Someone pour it for me.
Oh.
Go
Here,
fuck yourself.
we-
do,
Actually,
do,
I
do.
poured a beer. Jordan poured a beer. I think it's time for Kreger to
I
pour
poured
a beer.
I'll do it. I just want to drink the beer.